Let's go, Grinders!
Wow, how could this be? PlayStation Lockdown Final Fantasy. Now they shout out and proud. They got the most important cloud. Yeah! Just the level of quality, it's a game changer. From the graphics to the gameplay, it's a whole new world, can't you say? They got Barrett, Aerith, Cloud, and Tifa, and Vegas, how they gonna beat ya? Now you can sign up for the Game Pass for $1 or get a PC to wait. But just buy a PS5 and be their date. Woke up this morning, feeling so inspired. Got my cup of coffee, ready to get wired. I opened up my laptop, loads of code to write, but my mind's on brunch, can't wait for a bite. Yum, yum. Brunch, no crunch, that's my game. Coated in munching, it's all the same. Working hard, never missing out. Brunching all the way, without a doubt. Top-notch break room with all the coffee and snacks you can't consume. On weekdays, booty comes with a coffee. We can't believe it is off. Real workers are behind the frosted glass, while Sue drives her scooter again right past. Then there is Phil doing cartwheels down the hall. There's no wonder nothing gets done at all. It's brunch and no crunch. It's brunch and no crunch.
My hand, oh, what a show. Price tag higher than the moon's glow. Call it what you want, but you know it's mine. It's a PC, it's a box, it's a techie design. Swipe that card, take the leap. Thousands dial deep. They can clown, they can hate, but it's still great. Xbox tramp stamp, oh, it's on the go. Now it's a PC, yeah, they changed the flow. Call it what you want, it's still my jam. Xbox tramp stamp, Xbox glam. They said it's just a game, now it's a trend. Techies twisting me, never end. Portable sleep, fits in my hand. This Xbox, baby, it's my new friend. Swipe that card, take the leap. Thousands out of deep, they can clown, they can hate. A tech king, ooh yeah. Building dreams, hear them sing. Frame so smooth, 60 strong. Power rising all night long.
Yo, grinders! Woohoo! Oh, man. Always want to get everybody hyped up for the gaming grindhouse. Oh, man. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, man. That's a Mark Cerny. Go, go, go. Let's move my headset over there. There we go. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Gaming grindhouse is open. How's everybody doing out there? Yes. Let me lower this monitoring so don't blast in my ears. How's everybody doing? Let me get the shout outs going on here at the Gaming Grindhouse. Oh, my chat's over here. Where'd my chat go? Oh man, it's over here now. There it is. I gotta bring it over here. What's up, Lucci in the house? What's up? Neil, Cephalon, Wild Wolf, Curse Kane, Leech, Joe Rither, Boyski, Diablo Doc Mount for Brizzle, Neil, what's up? Ryan, Captain Ply, Iconic, what's up? How you doing? The Unknown is in the house. Yes, doing it live. Jez on the ones and twos. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm trying. I just keep trying to do mixes, and then I try to do it right before the show. And, yeah, like, so I'm still learning. Hey, if Phil Spencer could learn for 10 years, I could learn for about a month. So that's what I've been doing, man. Just learning, trying to figure out the mixes, doing these songs on the fly. So, you know, just messing around, man. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hit that like button, grind. What's up, Michael Morgan? How you doing? John Wayne, the John Wayne in the house. So, yeah. So, like, yeah, we're just cooking, and yeah, just throw some mix in there. I'm liking this, you know, messing around with doing the DJ stuff and learning about mixing and keys and all that other stuff in between my gaming things. But I'm enjoying it. So, how's everybody doing? We got the leak canceled Xbox Project Blackbird Xbox Cloud ad support tier incoming maybe this week. Resident Evil 9 gameplay reveal. WWE 2K26 news. Bootleg fights is Phil Hayden. And marathon release. Will it be good? Big question mark there. And today it leaked now for it leaked at first, and then now they officially confirmed it. So we got some things to talk about today. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, because we're gonna have a good old time here at the Gaming Grindhouse. VIPs, some of those musics you might remember. Some of those are classics from the Gaming Grindhouse of yesteryear. So as the VIPs and Ultimate Grinders get all the songs. VIPs get a sampling of the songs, but you also get members' chats, you get members' streams, and everything that I do for the members as well. I've also done some live DJing with real songs, like, you know, with licensed songs and stuff like that. You know, some gaming themed ones as well. Hopefully they're liking that. Let me know in the comments. But we're cooking here at the Gaming Grindhouse. 2026 is going to be huge. Yesterday, I released a 3-hour epic highlights of 2025. I went through a bunch of my videos and found some awesome classics, some skits, some topics that really are pretty interesting. Listen to them today. So I know a lot of people have checked that out as well, but if you haven't, check out that video. I timestamped it so you could skip to some of the highlights of your favorite Gaming Grindhouse highlights that I've timestamped for 2025. So there. Neil says he'll be a grinder for 29 months after today. He hit 27 months today. Man, thank you so much, Neil, for all your support, man. And thank you to all the grinders there. I know we got some VIPs in here since the OGs, since the early days. And I want to thank everybody for all the support that you do there. And also, let me put in a goal in here, because there is a brand new song that nobody has heard yet. And that song is, which one was it? Let me see which one it was. I had it. Let's see. I gotta move this thing here. That's the one problem, like, doing the setup here, is that I gotta kind of navigate here, like, differently. It is the oops, not that one. Oh, there it is. Yes. Wait, which one? Phil, Where Are You? That is the song that will be released tonight if we hit our super chat goal. Phil, Where Are You song. Oh man, yo, it's a good one. Song release, and then we'll get those out. Song release. There we go. If we hit our goal, I'll let it out. I'll release it for everyone there. There we go. Let's start that goal there. And then yes, what's up? Yo, what's up, Super Hemi? How you doing? Liquidator. Let me get let me get this thing here. While you do that, I remastered these things. Here we go. What's this? Just check out the sales of. Oh no, I got that on the list too. That is there's some B topics that I put on the list here. So definitely we'll be doing those. Yeah, the some of the B topics that I have on there, and Outer Worlds 2 is one of those out of Worlds ones. But man, no, it was interesting going back and watching some of the classic Grindhouse from last year, man. That hype for Avowed, man, was really crazy. That hype for Avowed, because, you know, that was on the list, you know, the hit list. And it was so funny going back and watching that and watching how the reception was to Avowed, like how it was like, ugh, compared to the hype of it, which I thought was pretty wild. And going back to the reviews and how, just how rough that game looks. And, you know, it's coming out the PlayStation in a month or so. Let me move this thing over here. Hold on a second. Let me move this over here. But yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy. Move this thing over here. I gotta move this. Light to my face. Jamming light. Yeah, I gotta get a better like maybe a mobile desk I could just wheel in and do that, because I'm trying to do a lot here at the start of the shows. But yeah, let me move this over here and get that back to where it needs to be. What the hell am I running over? I'm running over USBs and memory cards. Oh man, I'm running over all these things. Whew. Now I can do it. Now I got my thing cooking. There we go. Ah, there we go. Hype, yo, it was crazy. The hype for Avowed, dude, it was on the list. They're like, we got Avowed, we got Outer Worlds 2, we got what a year it's gonna be, Ninja Gaiden. Yo, he hit him up with the Okie Dokie, the Fallout Okie Dokie. He hit him up with, but it's just like this, and yet again, on paper champ, it sounded good. And it was crazy how much the combat and all those stuff like just was not ready. And they're still waiting for their anniversary update. I was like, anniversary. Yes, Avowed more like Avoid. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said fun. Yeah, I would not, I don't know. Like, I think Avowed, there's a lot better RPGs out there. I'll say go get Kingdom Come 2 before you go get Avowed. I'm just saying, because that game is, I was not a fan of it, even though I think they're and yeah, no DLC for it either. Like, they're doing an anniversary edition of Avowed, but there's no like big kind of expansion. Oh, but because I was walking around, Leech, I left my microphone. I was moving my my deck. I was moving the deck over there. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Yeah, I was moving the deck. So I moved away from my microphone. But yeah, like, I just thought that, you have an anniversary update for Avowed that's coming out on the PlayStation. No expansion. No, like, extra new world, new enemy. Excuse me. None of that stuff. What's up, Woods? How you doing, man? So I just think it's kind of strange. It's like, the update that has New Game Plus. It's like, that's your anniversary update, New Game Plus, and a couple of tweaks. You should have, like, some big epic like some expansion. No expansion. But yeah, Kingdom Come 2, I'll go get that one. Oh, a better game. Speaking about games that were that not too hot, but games that never came out. Another one on the Xbox hit list actually leaked. This was something that happened last year when they canceled their games and they shut down some studios. Zenimax was working on this game called Project Blackbird, and actually the video leaked online of what it looked like, and I got it right here, Grinders. So yeah, like, this is the leak. And it's confirmed real. Looks like some. No, it looks like the girls. It looks like some old school like NVIDIA tech demo, like graphic video. That's what it looks like. There's some rhinos over there. There's some rhinos. Yeah, this game was ready to go. Nobody moving. Hello? Oh, update number 1 will put in everybody to move right now. Right now, we only have debris and cars moving. The people will move in season update 1. We'll have the people move in season update, and we'll fix the frames of the cars. That's season 2. I know you're complaining. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. This is Project Blackbird. This was the game that was canceled, and this was Zenimax's big new game that they were working on when Phil shut it all down last year. This was the game that Matt Booty couldn't take his cheeks off of. That was the game, grinders. They said updates, moving people will be coming in season 1. So this is the leak. So according to Jason Schreier, MS Gaming CEO Phil Spencer was enjoying the game so much that Matt Booty, the head of Xbox Studios, had to pull the controller out of his hands. So they say. As the story goes, Phil Spencer loved this game so much, he probably said, look, they're not moving. Booty said, give me that controller. Let me show you how to move them, control. They said that he loved the game so much that Matt Booty had to pull it away from Phil Spencer. Yes, they fought over the controller because Phil Spencer probably is trying to get the people to move, and Matt Booty said, let me show you. And Matt Booty said, Phil, give me the controller. Let me show you how to move the people. But apparently Phil loved this game so much. He loved it so much that he canceled it. That's Phil. They loved it so much.
I don't know. Like
it was
to go back and
pull the controller out of his cheeks. Take it away. That's right, Seth wants to know. Booty had to apply it. Take it away from Phil. They said, Phil, go play Vampire Survivors. I got to pluck this controller from your hands. He loved it so much. He said, I love this game so much, I'm not going to let it come out. I'm excited about what it could have been. That's what he said. So, this is the canceled Zenimax title. If you remember, a lot of people were upset when it got canceled. So 2 minutes of in-engine footage from that what I just showed you. So right now, the footage of Inside Gaming can verify it's legit. It was used internally at Zenimax to showcase the game's lighting in Unreal Engine 4. You can see 2 minutes of the footage below. Project Blackbird was canceled by Microsoft in July 2025 as part of Microsoft's mass layoffs, which also saw other projects at the publisher canceled. Perfect Dark was one of them. They'll never live that one down. Speaking with sources on Blackbird, the game was targeted for 2028 release date and had amazed Microsoft gaming executives just months earlier during a presentation. As of the timing of this writing, Microsoft Gaming still hasn't given a reason why Blackbird was canceled. The game's cancellation led to a layoff of about 300 developers and a departure of studio president Matt Fiora. And there you go, Mr. Henderson. And so, there you go, grinders. He confirms that the footage is real. And this game was canceled. What's up, Mr. Tens? Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit that hype button as well. Out there. Hit all the buttons. Luke Blade says the game looks as playable as Perfect Dark was. Oh, damn. Perfect Dark at least had moving characters. Just don't have anybody moving. Phil had to have the controller plucked from his hands because, like, Phil, the people are not moving. Phil, give us the control back. No, I can get them to move. Phil, they don't need to move. This is an engine. But yet again, and this is Zenimax. So this is your $6 billion purchase. Zenimax's big game that they were going to be making. And I could probably guarantee you that this game probably would have came out. I don't know how it would be, but it probably would have came out if Zenimax was left by themselves. That's what I think. I think they bit off more than they can chew with these acquisitions. I think they bought too many studios, too many games, and had to fund so many projects. And maybe they thought at the time this was great, but then the money caught up and they said, guys, we have too much. We got to trim the fat. So what games are legit going to come out in the next couple of years? What games are going to be make some money back? Which games have potential to sell? Which games are going to take so long? Remember, they closed this last year. I think targeting 2028 for this, I don't know. But the problem is they have no management. They have no management. And they're just throwing money at it like, guys, we can't. And they still never gave a reason. We're over. This is canceled in July of 2025. The president left. They let the president go. Layoffs. 300 people. And they never said why. Just like they never said why Hi-Fi Rush. Like, it did well. Why did you shut the studio down? You know? It wasn't like there was no hope there. But, you know, what it could have been. You know, could this been an open world, cyberpunk type world, like with aliens and things like that? I don't know. It definitely has a cool look to it, but we'll never know. So that was something that leaked over the weekend. There, Happy Martin Luther King Day. Everybody out there in the U.S. It's a holiday for us today, so it's off. But yeah, so that came out. The other thing that came out over the weekend, because again, there wasn't so much. We did a show on Friday. Looks like praise original trailer, Panaful says. I don't know, man. Nah, I think Elder Scrolls is going to come out, but I do think that Wild Wolf, I do think that I think that there's definitely a shift for Fallout. And one of my Grindhouse predictions, I think that the one of the games or something that they're going to sneak in for that developer direct is going to be something Fallout related, either the Fallout remastered or something along those lines. I think they're going to do something like that, because I would say with the TV show currently going on right now, I think throwing in some sort of Fallout remaster, Fallout 3 remastered or something like that is a good kind of like, and one more thing, maybe a stealth drop, maybe not, maybe comes out in a couple of weeks, but I think Fallout something related, maybe on there. I think that would be smart considering the TV show's currently going on, which is not bad. The show is pretty damn good. I liked season 1. Season 2 is definitely as good as well, but it's not getting the hype that the first season got there. But yeah, they're not canceling no Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is going to be huge, but I definitely think they definitely want to try throw as much Fallout they can with the TV show. There, but I think Elder Scrolls is their next big thing. I think Elder Scrolls 6 is Todd Howard's swan song. I think they've shifted development to Elder Scrolls 6 to get that out. I think the Starfield thing is kind of just put it out there. I think all that Starfield development, I think they may put a B team on there and just say make out some DLC and just get that PlayStation port out for Starfield. I think they moved on. I think Todd is he's moving more to Elder Scrolls 6. I think that's where the shift came. And that's why they said after that reception of the first DLC, what they were committed to, I think that they said, hey, let's shift focus. Todd is going into Elder Scrolls 6. Have a team try to fix up and tweak some Starfield, get a DLC out there. But I think Elder Scrolls 6 is his next project. And yeah, they messed up in Starfield. The Starfield messed up. That was you. You don't even, dude, that was some long ass development for that game. I remember that game getting announced at Bethesda when they had E3. That's how long ago that was. Sony was still at the E3 when that got announced. That's how crazy that was. Yo, shout out to Ron M with the 5 VIPs in the house. Thank you, Ron M. I appreciate it, man. Who do we get? Yeah, he got Mia, Extreme Clips, ENG, Bathy, and free hugs. That's right. Give out some free hugs. Thank you. Welcome to the Gaming Grindhouse VIPs. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. I liked Elder Scrolls. Like, Elder Scrolls is definitely one of those games that yeah, that I really liked Elder Scrolls. So it's going to be interesting to go back and see. But then, yeah, Fable, they got a lot. They got a lot of these big RPGs, man. And it's just like there's so much competition. You got Fable talking about Fable. You got Witcher coming out. You know, you just had Kingdom Come last year. You have The Witcher, Fable. You know, it's you know, I don't know, man. There seem like a lot of samey. You got the Outer Worlds too, and it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, how many? You know, Clockwork Revolution looks good. You know, as soon as Ed hit the buy button, got the notification on my watch. Oblivion did Oblivion sell last year? I thought it did. Yeah, it did. I think it did. The Oblivion Remastered, I think, did well. It was one of their things there. But yeah, Starfield, I think they moved on. I think I think they're kind of maybe come out with one more DLC, like We're Sorry DLC when it comes out on PlayStation, and then like, you know, maybe end of this year or New Year, you know, then basically it will do that. But grinders, this is some okie dokie, not good news. It looks like we're getting the ad-supported Xbox Cloud Gaming tier, and it could be official as of this week. And this will kind of make sense given that they got that.
You're my number one customer.
They got that. The thing coming up on the 22nd. So I definitely think they could show a couple of games coming to Game Pass and to Cloud, and definitely roll out that day or sometime this week on the 22nd, or maybe later on Friday. Roll out saying that there's going to be the ad-supported cloud tier. Glassdoor Gamer with the 2, getting us to our goal. He says Phil is going to be playing Soros of Xbox games. Oh man! So Glassdoor Gamer is saying Booty is going to be pulling the DualSense controller from Phil's hands when he's playing Soros. So early indicators that, thank you so much, Glassdoor Gamer. Early indicators that advertisements are coming to the cloud service have been spotted by users, with messages saying that ad-supported playtime popping up for users when launching games. One such tier, the Verge Tom Warren says, posted their own experience seeing this message firsthand. Ad-supported Xbox Cloud Gaming has not been confirmed as of the writing, nor the scope of the service. However, last year, Xbox officially confirmed the company will be experimenting with free supported there. This hint at advertisement rollout across cloud gaming comes at an interesting time with the showcase. I just said this. The showcase placed on the 22nd. While it's been stated that the show will focus on a handful of games, including Fable and Forza, rumors have been circulating that such a shift in the company's cloud gaming strategy will roll out this year. It's also coming in an interesting time. Cloud gaming with AI boom, hardware prices have skyrocketed. This will perhaps curb the ability of gaming enthusiasts to buy their own machines, potentially leading a new wave of cloud gaming. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say, like, it just seems so coordinated? The AI, the cloud, that we didn't go to cloud. Ron, Josh, all the grinders in the house, Mr. Tennis, Marco Wild Wolf. We didn't really use the cloud. Naturally. It comes naturally. We didn't do it naturally. We didn't organically go to use cloud. It was there, but it wasn't at the rate that they wanted all of us to use it at. And now it seems so strange that, AI hardware now is coming very expensive. Cloud may be an option because it's getting so expensive to play games natively. Didn't I just say this? Is this their strategy now to kind of strong arm all of us into saying, hey, you can't afford all that RAM. You can't afford all that hardware. You see how much the Xbox console costs. You're getting less than what you're paying for. Why don't you just stream it from your phone? Why, you got it on your TV. Who wants to buy an $800 piece of crap Series X sitting on shelves? Take it away. Just play it on your TV. Play it on your phone. You get all these games, just subscribe and play. Don't worry about what Best Buy's selling. Don't worry about the console. Don't worry about that piece of hardware in a box that says your dreams.
Number one customer.
You got it right now. You just play it on your phone. You don't need that. It's so much money. Because you made it. It's a choice. Yeah, but Phil, you're making it very expensive. Why are you increasing 100 and 200 of all of the consoles? Well, it's a choice. You can buy it if you want. But it's a stupid choice. So, and it's like, oh, well, let's go to PC. It's like, well, that's expensive over there too. Why don't you just stream it from where you are? And it just seems so, like, eerily coordinated. How now AI is taking all the hardware, making us suffer as consumers, making us pay more money, making hardware for us to play natively more expensive. And then they're like, oh, and here's cloud, cheap, here's cloud. It seems like it's very, very coordinated to not play games. Like, if you want to play games natively, you can. It's a choice, but it's going to cost you. You know, that's going to be the elitist one. It's not no more like the consoles for, the casuals or like for everybody who just doesn't want to build PC. Nah, the console now is going to be, our hardware is going to be like for the elitists. That's like for the hardcore. The casuals, all the people that don't really care, and we don't have to make our console cheap for them. They could just subscribe and play on the cloud. Now, listen, I've tried NVIDIA Cloud, right? If you do the free tier, you watch about 2 to 3 minutes of a commercial while you wait in the queue to play the game. And then when the game is on, you can only play for a certain amount of time before that's it for your day. That sucks. That sounds like arcades from the 80s on Hostile arcades. Glassdoor Game with the 2. He says Japan will save the gaming with consoles. Yeah, they're buying those consoles over there. The handhelds at least native. But think about how once you're paying, it's about how much time you're allowed. Even the paid tiers are a certain amount of time. And if you want more time, well, you could pay for more credits or you could upgrade. But think about how frustrating that is. Not only do you need to watch ads and wait in a queue, just like the arcades where you had to put a quarter on and wait for people to finish their game before you get on, and you only have a certain number of time, a certain number of quarters. That was the shitty thing about arcades. It was so nice to come home and just want it on a console so you could just play Street Fighter and not worry about quarters and who's next. You could play. That's why I remember when I got Street Fighter 2 or Super Nintendo, it was like, oh man, now I don't need to wait at the arcade to play. I don't need to put a quarter up there. I don't have to pay. Like, now I could play it anytime I want. And that was the gloriness of consoles. Like, it was just like the arcade experience, but you just play it at home and don't have to worry about that stuff. And now we're coming back to it. It's like, oh, how long are you going to play on the cloud? And what's crazy is that the cloud experience is not good and dependent on other factors. And now they're going to offer a free tier where you could wait in the queue, get ads in between, like before your game and after your game, and watch ads to do it. And they can monetize that way. They could get you to upgrade. It's not fun. It's not a very favorable way to experience games. And then you got to wonder, it's not great for us as gamers to play that way, to have to watch ads, to pay for a tier for a certain amount of time, for wait in a queue. And if you pay more money, your queue is shorter. We complain that we can't log into Call of Duty or Battlefield on day one because the servers are bombed. Imagine if you trying to play a game on day one and you're like one of 2,000 and you got to wait your turn to play a game that you bought because it's in the cloud. And you got to wait for that PC in the cloud to open up. And then hopefully you don't lose your connection because you may get kicked out of your queue. And then you got to think, if that sounds horrible for us as gamers, right? Then what the hell are devs going to do to make their games fit if that becomes the model of gaming? We saw what happened with free-to-play games. We see that model. The battle passes, the skins. We've seen how they build games to have that hook, to have that need, that monetization. And it's exactly the mobile thing, yeah. They built it for that. What will they do to these games now? Will they make an epic 50-hour game if they know that most of the people are accessing it with 1-hour trials on streaming? Or if they're the trials, or if streaming, the common plan in the middle allows for like 3 hours, 2 hours, do you think they're going to make these epic games that people can't sit and play comfortably what they want because they're pushing for this cloud subscription model? And it's always been a choice. But it just seems that the way the economy is going, it seems like our choices now are becoming, well, if you choose that, you're going to pay. Or you're going to have to pay for more expensive hardware. It's going to be costlier for you to play natively for that choice than this other choice. And they're doing it on purpose. They're making it purposefully, trying to sway people towards this. So it may show up. I've done it with NVIDIA, but it's not very fun. Like it's and if you do it in your house, that's fine because you have a steady Wi-Fi. But if I was out and about, like at a hotel or at a coffee shop or something like that, and I gotta get on some janky ass Wi-Fi and wait for ads. Yeah. That's not cool. But if they got this thing coming to consoles and stuff like that, I'm assuming this is more towards for the TVs and all that other stuff. But the problem with the thing is that at least the one thing I have to say with NVIDIA is that NVIDIA is much better than xCloud, reliability wise, and NVIDIA is very fast. So I would say if you ever want to do any kind of cloud gaming experience, try GeForce now. GeForce Cloud is definitely reliable, and it takes your libraries of Xbox, it takes your libraries of Steam, of Epic. It takes all your libraries of stores, and any games that you own or subscribe to, you could access them. See, this is always the problem that I said Microsoft has to face, is that in their exploration and demand to buy Activision, they made deals that hurt their own stuff. How can you have xCloud gaming when NVIDIA honors your xCloud, your Xbox Game Pass
#1 customer
subscriptions? Like, I could play Game Pass games on my Steam Deck via NVIDIA Cloud. You don't need xCloud because xCloud doesn't even have a native app on a Steam Deck. They don't have a native app. They don't have Game Pass on there either. But NVIDIA does. And NVIDIA, you could just play all your Steam games, your Xbox games, all your stuff. That was a deal that Microsoft made. Well, all our games, you'll have Call of Duty NVIDIA for 10 years, but also you're going to get our other games. They didn't even ask for them. But it's like Microsoft, like, what is your plan? What is your plan? You basically are feeding the direct competition to your services. What are you doing about it? Like, what makes you unique? And that's why all their stuff is going to fail, because they have given everything up. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of strategy they're thinking of, but they gave every leveraging factor up to PlayStation, to NVIDIA, to Nintendo, to PC. They gave everything. Because of the deny from the FTC, the deny of the CMA and all this other stuff, that they just said, yeah, whatever. And it's like, dude, you just, like, what ecosystem and structure you're trying to present. Gordo with the 5, he goes, do you think they'll discontinue the series hardware this year? Because I have a feeling they might. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It puts us at 4. Him and Glassdoor Gaming. But want to tell you, I think they're going to be rumblings, but I don't think they're going to do it before GTA. But I do think it's going to be hard to find consoles when GTA comes out. I mean, for the Xbox. Like, they made it difficult during the holiday. They priced it really high. And you know, they put it in, and you know, it was sold out right before. But I think after GTA, then you'll probably see the winding down of it. And I think there may be rumblings. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna push really hard in June. They're gonna push for this Xbox Magnus, Project Magnus, and talk about this Xbox PC hybrid. Then you want to know what? The series console is definitely going to take a back seat. Whether this discontinued, I don't think we'll hear that until next year, which 2027 was the year that it feels like, yeah, that's when we get out of it. That's when it's over. What's up, Hoodrich? How you doing, man? So I don't think this year because GTA. But I don't think Microsoft's going to make a huge push either. I think they're just going to kind of put them out there. They're going to talk about Xbox Magnus and talk about some new stuff, and Xbox will just kind of just chill. Next year, you'll probably get rumblings that's discontinued. I don't know that they're slowing down production, or we may get it earlier, but I think at least wait to GTA. Because, again, I don't know if GTA will be playable on that next thing for the Magnus thing. But I know Microsoft, they're going to start talking about stuff that's not ready for prime time. Just like that full screen experience. They talked about it so much. Dude, it's crickets. It's crickets now. Full screen experience. It's everywhere. It's on everything. Just like cloud. They talked about xCloud so much. It's on everything. Your iPads. Wait till it comes to wait till it comes to Apple. Dude, it's everywhere. And they realize that people don't want to play big games on a phone. And that's what cloud was supposed to be for the phones, the strap-ons and all that stuff. Nobody's using it for MetaQuest. And it's still low resolutions. Glassdoor Gaming at the 5. He goes, PlayStation's going to go back-to-back conservative Japanese business and make exclusives stricter with this easy access model, and PC is dying. Oh, you think PlayStation's going to go revert back to like the traditional kind of what they're doing and putting it on there? Yeah, PlayStation, listen, they have still holding on to that classic model. However, they did have a little bit of, you know, they are kind of meeting halfway in the sense of putting their games on PC later, but they definitely value exclusives, value to move their hardware. Because the thing is that once you leave your hardware, you have no say in what happens. You know, Microsoft, they're going to learn the hard way in the sense of like, when they already learned the hard way. What's up, Dog Zone? They already learned the hard way with Windows Phone. Satya's like, I wish we still had Windows Phone. Yeah, because Google and Apple are making it hard for them to do their business with xCloud and the Xbox mobile store. Yeah. Just imagine if you had your own platform, your own Windows, which you did, and you could then put all your cloud and all your stuff onto it enough to have, you could sell it from the store. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't have to combat Apple terms and conditions. You don't have to beat Google. But because you're on everybody else's playground, you can't call the rules. And they learned that the hard way with phone, that it's not allowing them to do what they want. And once they leave that console space in the gaming area and they're on PC and they're dealing, you got to deal with Steam conditions and you got to deal with Epic. And you got to deal with Windows challenges, your own company to do what you want. Windows fights Windows. Windows fights Xbox. In order to do the things that you want to do, you're going to have to, because you are using everybody else's playground. Whereas you could have used your console and platform as a statement. This is what we want to do. You like it? Wait till Asus and Lenovo and all them start making hardware. There's no control. There's no quality control. There's no say. They could give out some specs like we need this amount of RAM, this amount of stuff. But that's it. It's hands off. It's Legion. It's Asus's product. It's Legion. It's Lenovo's product. It's MSI's product. You know, if there's a problem with it, you're not calling Microsoft and Xbox. You're calling up MSI. And if people have a bad experience because MSI made a janky ass quote Xbox, well, MSI is going to get the black eye and Xbox is going to get the black eye. And Xbox is like, well, what do we do? It's like, you're guilty by association because you are not controlling anything. You just put your tramp stamp on everything. And guess what? People are going to put it in the ground. You wonder why Nintendo's so strict with their IP because they don't want to see Mario janky ass running around because somebody else decided to put him somewhere that Nintendo didn't approve of. They're like, no, we're controlling our IP. We have say in what happens and what Mario looks like and what he does. We are controlling our IP. We're not just giving people, we control our hardware. We control what we want and the features that we want. You know? That's what cut down on ROMs because we want to sell them to you. Like, they're strict with stuff like that. But that's what you do. So, yeah, there's definitely some question marks with this whole cloud thing and all this other stuff. But I just feel that we have... I feel like it's definitely turning over a leaf in the sense of they're trying to feel that, oh, this is the time to move on there. Glassdoor Gaming with the 2. Thank you again, man. He goes, Asus said they're now focusing on AI and cloud. Yeah, and Dell said they're not. Dell said nobody's buying it because of AI and cloud. So you could see Asus is in bed with this whole everything at CES was AI. It all is. So you know what? Let them do what they want to do, but the consumer is going to decide ultimately in the end. You know, you'll see a decline in PC sales. You'll just see maybe a decline like we've seen in gaming sales. And then they're going to realize, like, guys, we got to go back. It happens in everything. It happened with Battlefield. Battlefield was like, oh, yeah, we're going to do this. In 2042, we're going to do this. And then it didn't do great. And then what did they do? Oh, we got to fix it. The consumer didn't want it. Same thing with Black Ops. We're never doing back-to-back Black Ops and stuff like that again. And you'll see. This AI push, people are going to be like, no, thanks. I'm good. I don't need Copilot. It's all right. I use it for work. I don't want to use it outside of that. So you got your business. Microsoft, you got your enterprises. You never were a consumer-facing company anyway. Everything you did consumer-wise sucked. So, you know. You'll see less PC game sales, PC things to building PCs. Maybe you'll see an uptick in pre-builts. But the PC market has been, you got to remember too, people buy PCs not just for gaming. You know, that's one of the reasons, but they buy it for school. They buy it for, work. So it's kind of hard to say like PC sales will be affected by it because, people don't necessarily buy PCs for NVIDIA GPUs and stuff. That's not every sale of a PC. That's why when you see PC sales, gaming sales up, people could be using a gaming PC for podcasts. They could be using it for modeling. They could use it. They could be using it for a lot of different things, video editing and stuff like that. Those GPUs are very powerful for that stuff. Using for AI complexes, using it for for music, for music preparations and all these other things and music making and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of use cases for a PC, especially one with a dedicated GPU. So we'll see. We will see how it goes, but the consumer will decide and they'll realize like, ooh, that bet on AI. Yeah, don't say AI anymore because it just turns people off from our product. Dell just already said that. Dell just said it. The Copilot button and people are not buying our PCs because of AI. AI is not a reason to buy a PC, these AI PCs. Nobody even knows what it does. People repurpose the Copilot button to use right alt. Like, Nobody cares that there's a Copilot button on there. Because people want to use AI as like natural. Like talk to your phone, talk to your smart device. Gemini is going to be in Google. Alexa has their own. People just ask it, give me some questions and answers. People don't want to be like using an app for it. They just want to just ask their phone and just use it like a search engine. That's how I use it. But let's get away from the AI world, because AI is just, you know, the bubble will burst. Whether this year or next year, it will. But I think the pressures of the economy are going to build on, you know, this whole like expenses and stuff like that is going to show. The consumer is going to hurt and the retailers are going to hurt. And when the retailers start pushing, all right, Asus, you want to go all in, or hey, you want to go all in with this server farm out there? Well, guess what? We're not going to carry your products anymore. Whoa, we will, yeah. Well, good luck. Sell it on your own website. The consumer is not buying your product from us. You are making the prices so much money that we can't make money. And then retail is going to push back. Amazon going to put back. All of them. They'll be like, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. We're just not going to carry your products anymore. And they'll be like, whoa, wait, what do you mean? Right now, they want their cake and eat it too. It's like, oh, we'll pull away for the consumer. And we'll just send it over to the server farm and make some money over there. But guess what happens? Guess when the consumer and the retailer are like, you know what, bitch? You could keep that shit. We don't need it anymore. We found somebody else that's willing to come up and fill in the gap. Some grindhouse gaming right here. I got my own gaming grindhouse RAM. I got grindhouse gaming. I got some RAM. I got some SSDs. I'm up and coming. Yeah, there you go. $200 for 2 terabytes. Let's go. Best Buy big, you know what? Grindhouse gaming. Give me your RAM and give me your SSDs. Thank you. Asus, take a fucking hike. We don't need you. We got Grindhouse Gaming branded PCs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll build a PC for cheap. Don't worry about it. Those all Asus wants to be all focused on some other stuff. They want to pull out. They want to go over there. They want to start making crucial memory. Yeah, what crucial? Gaming grindhouse memory going to take over right now. And that's what's going to happen. Next man up. Next person up. Somebody will just come in and just be like, yeah, you know what? While they're off there flaunting with the server farms, and they can't give it to the consumer, we're going to have another brand show up, and they will fill in the slot. Hell, where do you think all these other games come? Crucial and stuff like that, dude. PNY. When they started shooting up and like, yo, that RAM is expensive, you know, guess what happened? Best Buy's like, we got to sell RAM. Let's go find the retail. Let's go find the brand that's reliable, that's cheaper than what's going on, because these guys are preoccupied with those AI farms. That's why I say it will sort itself out. That's what I think. I think it will sort itself out. The consumer, the retailers, one hand washes the other, two hands wash the face. Trust me. I think it's going to sort itself out. Right now, you're hearing all the craziness going on. But I think time and money, believe me, you'll come crawling back. When the bubble pops. Well, you know what? AI server farms are full right now. Uh-oh. We got to get back into retail. Yeah, no thanks. The consumer has already been preoccupied with Grindhouse Gaming RAM. We don't need you back. We're good now. No, but we got to lay off people. Yeah, well, you decided to go poke around with those server farms. You can build for the consumer. Well, retail is gonna do what it needs to do to survive. That's what I mean. Us, retail, manufacturers, everybody's out for their own survival. We depend on each other in consumerism, but everybody needs to get theirs. Right? So if retail gets the pressure where customers are not coming in because the prices are too high, and they're not getting the supply that they need from the manufacturer, retail going to do what it needs to survive. The grinders, the consumer, they will do what they need to do to survive. I'll save my money. I don't need that upgrade right now. I don't need this stuff right now. You could show me these transforming laptops. Keep it. Shove it up your ass. I'll wait for it to come down to my price because I need to do what I need to do to survive. So you could stock them all you want, but I'm not paying those prices. Consumers are not buying them. Let them collect that dust. And then I'll wait for your take it away sale. Because I'm a consumer and I'm going to do what I need to survive. Manufacturers are doing what they need to do to survive. Well, you know what? Consumer, let's go. All these AI guys are paying us money. Let's go over there. All right. Everybody's going to do what they need to do because when it comes down to it, they need to self-sustain and live themselves. Like they got to, when you're back against the wall, survival mode. So that's why I think it will sort itself out. But anyway, enough of all that jibber jabber. Let's talk about some games. We got Resident Evil, one of my biggest hype games of the year that I'm hyping for. They showed some Leon gameplay. Let's watch it here, Grinders, live. Oh, baby. RE9 in the house. Hit that like button. Get some zombies. Somebody doing their job. Oh, showcase.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27.
Woo!
Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
That's what I want to see. Gameplay.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。
Look at this gameplay.
いや、言ってないです。
Man,
まあ
it must be
実
a
際
documentary.
あの時も話しましたけど、
Look at these
レオン
graphics.
で
This is
バ
Unreal
チバチ
5.
の
Oh,
ホラー
there.
のステージ
Never
を
mind.
テストしてみたんですけど、やっぱり
Oh, man.
こんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。
Let's go with this. Starfield?
Game.
They go to space and Resident? No, it's
今
an
回グレイスとレオン
They go to
で
space.
全然違うゲームになってます。グレイ
Grace
ス
and
の方
Leon.
は
Yo, that's the mansion,
RE2 ですと
man.
か、マイオ7もそうですね。ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代用されるような緊張感がすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、
Yeah, we're back to
レオンにふ
Resident
さわしい
Evil.
体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思っていて、グレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して
It is so
静か
awesome
な
that
ペー
they're
スで進
able to
む
go
グレース
back.
のゲームプレイともう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシス
That
が
they're able to go back to these classic places, but not like doing a remaster of it. Like we're going. Oh damn.
レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう
And I'm
構
liking
成になっ
that
てま
third
すね。
person. They went back like Resident Evil 4. They're not doing that first person shooter type thing, like the third person, like the way they're showing it. Classic Resident Evil.
戦い続けてるってことになってます。
Than what they did in the previous ones. Even though I love 7. 7 I love. What's up, Jenna Hayes? How you
過去
doing?
一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと
Mirko,
思い
what's
ま
up,
す。
Mirko?
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。
Oh, damn, they're talking.
例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようと
Oh, that's cool.
掃除を続けてるんですよ。このように
Yeah, I know you can do both, but I like that. But they're showing
生前の行動に
it
執着するゾンビがいて、
a lot. Well, there's the first
彼らの
person they're showing it in
行動を
here.
観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと。
Oh, it is pretty cool. They're like doing actions. That's pretty cool. What's up, Duran? I think I saw this clip.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。
Oh, damn.
トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。
Oh, sharpen it.
シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力
Now
を入れ
grab the
て
chainsaw.
また V を狙って、敵に体術を
Shoot at the knees.
それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。
There it is.
どの
Ah.
敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであ
Oh my
り、
God, dude.
それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになってます。
Dude, it looks like they pulled a lot. Like the way that, well, maybe because of Resident Evil 4, but man, oh, I love the
グレースの
environmental
ゲームプレイは閉鎖
executions.
空間の中を、
Oh, there's the first
投
person.
資弾薬脅威となる敵、
Yeah,
その中を
I'm liking the third
恐る恐
person.
る考えながら動くっていうような面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべき
Like I
か
feel like that
その
that melee and all the other stuff. I don't know how's the melee work in first
な
person.
ので、
Does it pull out the third person
さ
camera?
まざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい
Yeah,
出
see,
るわけではないんですけども、一つ
just a little tidbit, grind is, yeah. See, Janky Jones, this is how you do third person and first person. Just to let you know, Phil.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, but this is how you do a third person and first person game, right? You go back and forth. You make them complete features in both of them. You don't do Janky Jones style. Just to let you know.
こう象徴的な
A little
武器として
message
レクイエ
of
ム
quality.
そのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、ここぞという時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
Don't give me no Janky cam. Ooh.
実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポロを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもま
Ah,
た
that's cool.
意味があると、そういう意味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
That's too effective.
Dude, that's crazy. She used that thing and made like a
A
syringe
variety of
bomb.
gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera perspectives, and these can be changed at any time during the game. Multiple difficulties are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use
Reviewer
aim assist
mode.
to take down zombies with more ease.
Dusty bin mode.
But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Oh, the ribbons.
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
Oh. Oh man, they're jamming here. They got the DJ mode.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
What? You driving around this game? Driving to different locations?
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with
Oh,
so much heritage.
whoa. I don't need a Porsche ad in this thing. Are you driving it or is it just in cutscenes? Grinders.
Things like this obviously don't
Are
spawn
you
out of
driving it
nowhere.
around the
For his
open
adventures,
world?
Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also
Or is it only in
delivers
cutscenes?
when it
Am I
comes to
driving?
navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels
Yeah, you can skip
authentic.
that. Thank you very
イメージ
much.
をモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
I don't need no ad. I need enough ads.
Two fantastic
That was
watch
this.
models which recreate
Yo, Cap. All right, we can skip this one too. I don't need know about. There we go. We got a Porsche ad and some Hamiltons. The hell out of here. Skip that shit.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase. Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this
Oh, that was
edition.
awesome.
Those who pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace.
To wear in real life.
Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on
Yo, they got the Switch 2 on this thing. Whoa, who's going to be playing that one?
The cloud gaming service, GeForce Now.
What about xCloud? Phil!
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back.
Phil, what about xCloud?
This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology.
All right, what else you got?
With path
here we go. Here we got some path. Let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see what the $1,000 get you.
Closely with Capcom.
A 1,500, 2,000.
Requiem, helping shape the
ray tracing on.
future
Ray tracing
of the
off.
franchise. With path tracing.
Ray tracing on.
For realistic.
Is it worth the frame drops?
Future.
Dude, ray tracing is so like
the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom.
Neil put it on the Switch. Where's the Switch having? As it's a me tracing.
Evil Requiem, helping shape the future.
Watch, they're gonna say the Switch version got ray tracing. It's a me. Oh boy. What happens? They got the feature. Dude, they're gonna have the feature on the Nintendo Switch too. They're gonna have there's gonna be like, do you want to turn on ray tracing? And then you just hit the button and nothing happens, but you just hear the sound. Oh boy. It's a me. Oh no. That's what you get. You get a oh no. Switch 2, let me turn on ray tracing. Oh no.
Of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics and AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast.
Oh man, we're turning on all the shit. It's like, yo, turn on your frame gen, your ray tracing, your DSS, your path tracing, turn it all on. Then you're gonna be playing at 200 frames of just AI jank.
DLSS also makes Resident Evil.
Yeah, 300 frames I'm playing. With it all, yeah, 300 frames.
Across a wide range of PCs. Yep. Extending
that'll make my counter happy. 300 frames and drops to 200 frames. You losing 70 frames.
Nightmare to more games.
No. I want a steady 300 frames, sir. Sir. Why is this frame rate jumping all over the place?
Incredibly fast performance. DLSS.
I want 300 frames locked. What is it dropping to 225? Whoa, I just lost 25 frames when that guy showed up. Whoa, Phil. Dude, that man just came out of the ceiling. I just lost 25 frames. Where'd they go? That's not smooth. Is that smooth gameplay? Grinders, I need to know. Is that smooth? I'm playing right now at 197. Then it drops up to 300. Wait. So I just went from 198 to 300 frames. This dude comes out of the ceiling and I lost 25 frames. Look at this. I'm at 300. Nice. I'm 300 frames. Then what happened? Dude, the guy showed up. Yo, I just lost 25 frames. What happened? That don't seem, is that smooth? I need answers. Is that smooth gameplay? If you go from 300 frames to 275 when the guy just shows up, does it go back to 300?
More accessible.
Whoa, I just lost frames again. I went to 250.
DLSS also makes
Dude, I'm all over the place. I went to 300 to 274. And then wait, I just saw, I just went to, whoa, 258. Yo, I lost 40 frames, I lost 60 frames. Is this supposed to be smooth? Is this, I need an answers. Is this, it's fake. I know it's all fake. But do we want those fake frame drops as well? Like, is it okay if it's fake? Because if I remember probably, like, if it drops a significant number of frames, regardless if it's fake or not, like, you're going to feel it. we used to have like steady frame rate. Now, tell the AI to chill. The AI is going crazy. It's going like it used to be a locked 60 frames. Dropped a frame. Digital Foundry goes ape shit when it goes to 56 frames. Like, oh, yo. When we're looking at the coverage here at the thing, we have now went from 60 frames to 55 frames. This is devastating in open areas. Digital Foundry counting the 5 frames called devastating. You're showing me fake frames going from 300 to 275 to 250. That's okay because they're fake. I don't know. Digital Foundry, they shit a stone when they go like, the frame rate is not steady. It goes from 60 to 54 in certain areas. In certain areas, it goes from 60 frames to 54 frames. And not a steady 120. We're dropping 30 and 50 frames here.
Accessible.
Whoa! He just went from 258. What? The guy shows up. I want 275.
More accessible.
I coming out at 285 now.
A wide range of PCs.
Now I'm at 290. For some reason, it just dropped to 238. I don't know what happened. 238 fake frames. It went from 238 to 271 by HUD taking 2 steps. Is this going to be smooth? I don't know. Is this what the customer wants? They want fake frames at triple digits just that go fucking all over the place? Was that how fake frames work? Because I don't know. I thought I would rather have a steady frame rate that's like 125 or something like that than frames at 300 going to 300 takes 2 steps at 271, 285, 250, 300, 220, 250, 237.5. What am I playing? Fucking bingo? Oh, you playing Pacino or some shit? Like, what's going on here? Am I playing a game? Or am I looking at the numbers in the corner going, oh, look. I don't know how, like, I would want like steady. I'm in the streets. So in the streets here with everything turned on, it's 197.
DLSS.
But then 300.
Also
just look at the frame rates.
Evil Requiem
look at them all over the place. Digital Foundry is going to shit a brick.
Extending the nightmare
Dude,
to more gamers.
Imagine if Digital Foundry or somebody was capturing gameplay and they see the frames go like this. She opens the door at 272. Then it goes to 250. Then she takes a step and went to 238 to 255.
Nightmare.
Then she steps ahead 271
to more.
This is something this is premium gaming right there. That's what we want. Fake frame drops too. We want. Is this the future? Is this what $2,000 I need? I need that fakeness like that. Well, they're fake frames. Well, that's all fake frame drops too, so they're not real. And then, yeah, exactly. If you have a variable refresh rate, it doesn't matter what the frame rate is because you're not going to get the screen tearing. But if you play on a game, a TV or something that does not have VRR, get ready for tearing up my heart, baby. You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Get ready. Get ready for screen tearing central. If you don't have a VRR display or some FreeSync or G-Sync or Z-Sync or Grindhouse Sync, you're going to get screen tearing. But look at this guy. You're selling me on all those frames. Man, at least just show me 300 frames locked. Dude, going from 300 to 250 to 2... Dude. It's all over the place. I hope it doesn't play like that. I'm hoping those frames don't go all over the place like that. I hope that's simulation. Simulated horseshit. This guy seems pretty excited about all that shit. I'm like, dude, you just show me frames going all over the goddamn place.
GeForce Now.
Screen tearing. You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
Gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem.
You're tearing up my screen when I play you. There you go, America. There's a song.
streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud.
Oh
I can't
no,
wait
this
to
guy be
unlock
blowing
the
smoke up my
mysteries
ass.
of Raccoon City once again.
All right, enough of that horse. Wait, here come the statues.
1/6 scale figures.
Here we go.
Protagonists.
Man dolls, here come the man dolls.
Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately
Whoa!
or together as a set. And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures.
Where are these? These
scheduled
action
for release
figures? What
this
are these? Whoa, what is
Awaken
this?
to a world of wonder.
Who is
in
this?
Final Fantasy XIV Online.
An original design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro
Nintendo controller.
will be released.
Nintendo controller better have that path tracing button on it. That Nintendo controller better have that path. I want to hit that path tracing button on the Switch 2, and it goes, "Oh no!" Nintendo, activate path tracing. Oh no! Oh no!
On the same day as the game.
Dude, that controller not gonna help the Switch 2. I'll tell you that. Oh, that's cool, Josh. I like that. They're gonna be expensive. Those things.
And as a series first, Amiibo will also be available.
Better
Please
be
look forward to more
The
information.
Amiibos.
On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, they're sold separately,
We'll
those
also
things.
be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest
All right,
moments.
Capcom. I think we lost you here. Gameplay. Whoa. All right.
もらえればなと思います。
All right. We came back to the game. Man, Capcom went on some crazy shit right there.
発売まで引き続き
The
注目し
Porsche,
ていただければ
the
と思います。
watches. The guy showing me frames going from the 70, losing 70 frames. 70 fake frames. Sorry. All right. All right. Woof. We're done. Yeah, I'm getting the game. That's it. I love my Resident Evil. I love this game. I hype for it. Just give me the game, and I'm ready to play it. So, grinders, 2 Grindhouse thumbs up here. Resident Evil 9. They could keep the Porsche. They could keep the watches. And they could keep those frames going all over the goddamn place. I don't know if that's supposed to be hotness right now, but that AI needs to cool down. AI needs to take a chill pill. And they got a Nintendo controller that needs to have a path trace button that goes, "Oh no," when you click on it, because you're not getting path tracing on the Switch 2. I can't wait to see the Switch 2 version. It's gonna be very interesting. Update: game development was not affected by today's explosion. No one was injured. What was that? Oh, the Rockstar thing. Oh yeah, that was a crazy Rockstar explosion over there. Well, I'm glad nobody was injured. That's pretty wild. Yeah, you know what, Wild Wolf? I bought those amiibos. I bought one amiibo. They don't do shit. Yo. It's not like it doesn't even give you a good content. And the way you got to find out what the hell the amiibo does in different games and only their games, like you got to go online and figure it out. Like it is a crapshoot. They're really just they're just really just collectibles that you put up in the thing. Oh, they had a fire. That's what happened. Gotcha. Yeah, I bought one and I was like, oh, let's see what it does. You put it on. I was like, oh, it's like, here's a sticker. Oh, here's an outfit. Oh, okay. But it's not very clear what you get and like what does it do? Like what in different games. And some of them only work in just one game. Uh-oh, I lost my things. Uh-oh, zoinks. Is he? So the next thing I'd share with everybody before we get into the marathon here. Where is the next one? Quickly, we have two WWE 2K 26 leaks. Now, you want to call? I'm a sucker. The wrestling games, I'm a sucker. I hate them because I get all hyped for them, and then I play them, and I'm like, I love playing. I love creating character. The showcase mode I like, but I hate the gameplay in it. I hate the fact that I got to do a checklist of items, and then I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the structure of it. I like the stories. I like the classic matches, but I just do not like the structure of Showcase. I do not. And there's other modes like all those other modes in there, like the world. What is it? The universe mode, and I really don't use them. Like I did it once, the create a character mode with Phil Spencer in there, but I'm just like, it's fun, but like, you know, I just like the create characters and doing some crazy matches. But every year we're going to change the gameplay. We're going to make this better and do all this stuff. So I just thought I'll touch on the leaks here. What they already shown. They're starting to market it. It comes out in March, I think. And because it usually comes out near WrestleMania. WrestleMania is the end of April, I think, this year. But let me see. Where the hell's the leaks? Now, did I lose it? I think I lost it now. Damn it. Did I lose it? Let me see if I can find it now. I lost it again. Damn. Oh, wait, let's go over here. Let me see. It's the WWE 2K6 to 26 leaks. Now, I think CM Punk's on the front of it. So this is what they were able to pull. Actually, AI actually pulled it out for me there. Because there's nothing video yet. Micron signs a deal to acquire a chip factory in Taiwan that won't make a dent in the memory supply. Yeah, they're also, I said, everybody's out to survive, right? Match type returns, expect long absence, stipulations like I quit, Inferno match, 3 stages of hell. That was the other one. So since SmackDown Raw era, the 3 stages of hell, which basically just 3 types of matches in one. You know, I quit match, a false count, something like that. A dumpster match, similar to Casket, which I'm not too impressed with that. Showcase mode, I think it's going to be CM Punk, they said. And then here you go. Gameplay. Expect deeper gameplay, better AI, more dynamic matches, building a foundation. People wondering if it's only going to be on next-gen or the current-gen consoles, the series consoles, and the PlayStation 5. I don't know yet, but yeah, they're going to start doing their pre-orders and all that stuff. I'm a sucker. I buy the one with all the DLC, and then I play it for hardcore for like a month or two, and then I drop it because it's just the gameplay just... I want to unlock Showcase mode, so we'll see. I always buy it though. That's like, you know, how people say the Madden, dude. That's my bad. I just get wrestling games because I've always loved wrestling games. I have so many, you know. So yeah, so that's 2K thing, and then another thing before we get into the marathon, I thought it'll be interesting to yeah, I don't know. They always say better AI, better matches, more dynamic reversals, and all the other stuff. I gotta see it and stuff like that. I know they make it look good. They said there's gonna be over 200 characters to play in there, and CM Punk, there's gonna be some really cool like what is it, dream matches they'll have. So I think the campaign's gonna be cool. Like I think the story mode. It's just the problem I have with it is that you gotta do certain, like, pin people within a certain amount of time. Not pin people, but, like, you got to do a move in a certain amount of time sometimes. They got to get rid of the time shit. Okay, if you throw the guy into the ropes 2 times, fine, do a move. But it's like, hurry, punch them. And if you're in a triple threat match and the AI is hitting you and you can't do a move on them within a certain amount of time, you lose. And then guess what? The match doesn't matter. You don't get any unlocks. You got to restart it from the beginning. So if you're, like, 7 kind of steps in and then you miss that timed little move, body slam them in the next 30 seconds and somebody hits you or you're not in the ring or something like that and you don't body slam them, that's it. It just ends the match. It's like, yep, match ended, start again, and you got to do the checklist again. I hate that. I hate the time things. So the road to Phil Ness 2026 is coming here. We know we got to do the grindhouse fighting. I make all the executives, and we have the executive rumble. Herman's there. We had Sarah Bond last time. We have Sarah Bond. We got Phil Ness. The road to Phil Ness. Yes, we got to do it. Phil becomes a wrestler. I know, Compost. Every year, hey man, that's my shtick. I love doing that. So that we're doing. We're doing the road to Phil Ness. Before I jump into the other thing, this guy, and again, this is a rumor. So I don't know. What's up, Thrifty? How you doing, man? This is a rumor out there, but this guy, Daniel Camillo, he has he says he's gaming consultant. I don't know these guys, these consultants. He works for @GIBiz. Well, he wrote this thing, and, you know, sales for Outer Worlds 2 are poor. Presumably less than 1 million units almost 3 months after launch across all platforms. In comparison, the first game sold approximately 2 million units during the same time. A sequel selling less is bad for the studio, publisher, and the IP's future. Well, I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised. That's right. Fabrizzle likes that. That's right. I wouldn't be surprised. It was in Game Pass. Outer Worlds 1 was published by somebody else. This is under the Microsoft dollar bill. This is Game Industry Biz. That's where he's from. Okay, because he didn't have too many followers. So no, yeah, he says that it's bad. It is. But and then actually, I think we were doing this. We were doing this last week. Let's see, Outer Worlds 2. SteamDB. I know people say don't do SteamDB. Everybody crying. But you want to know what? Let's check it out. Let's check it out, grinders. We have no numbers, so why don't we look at Mother of goodness gracious. Mother of goodness gracious. It peaked at 18,000. And there are 1,400 people playing it right now. And reviews, not too hot. Let's see Outer Worlds 1. The Outer Worlds. 81% over 73. 320 in-game, peaked at 20,000. So, it wasn't sitting around the same thing. So, not too drastic. 20,018. So, peaked about the same. Same people played it. Hey, that's good for Game Pass, I have to say. It's good for Game Pass. Ninja Gaiden did. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 was a ghost. So not too bad. But he says that, you know, 1 million in almost less than 1 million in almost 3 months. In comparison, the first sold 2 million along the same time. And he's right, the sequel. People knew what the Outer Worlds 2 was. They knew what Outer Worlds was. The first one was nobody really knew what it was. So you would expect the sequel, especially it being everywhere, go great. But again, Microsoft, again, like, I don't think they did a great showing with it in June. They did a kind of after show with it, and I don't think it didn't. It was more of Outer Worlds. I don't think that showcase did a lot to it. Then they released it in the busy season with their own Ninja Gaiden and their own game, like the Triple Threat. They released one a week. And I think the Outer Worlds 2 would have done better being released like now or in the springtime. But then they had Avowed. I would have thrown Avowed in the slot for Outer Worlds 2 and put Outer Worlds 2 in the spring. But no, they did market it. They did a whole after show with the Outer Worlds 2. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It has got to be Trash Finger. It's got to be their studios. But it just seems that everything that comes out of them, they just don't get, like, I don't know. It was supposed to be 80. That's right. That hurt pre-orders too. But it's just like, I don't know if it's them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But you say how challenging it is for them to move hardware. Their software is not moving mountains either. And that's $70 billion of companies and publishers they bought. Like you're seeing Outer Worlds 2. Like I said, on paper, you go, oh, Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Call of Duty, Avowed, South of Midnight, the Walking Light Tower. Like all these games, and you look on paper, it's like, well, and then the delivery and the sales of them, it's like, oh, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They're just bad luck. The black cloud over them, the rain cloud. They just walk around the rain cloud like Linus with the dirt pile. And I don't know. Maybe these influences don't help them. Maybe they should just keep their mouth shut. But they're not moving mountains with their software. Then I threw this in here. 2 little Xbox tidbits. One, Phil Spencer's in hiding. So according to Luke Stevens, let's see what he had to say about Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer, have you noticed? He used to do a lot of interviews. He's largely AFK. Like, have you noticed that? He's just kind of disappeared. He used to do a ton of press and interviews and updates and stuff, and he's just been like totally AFK. And it's very, very interesting. He's hiding. I think it could be that he's hiding. It could also just be that, let's be honest, it didn't really seem to do a lot of good. You know, when he was doing interviews, most of the time, it would just be like a video that we could use in 6 months to point out how he contradicted himself, because he would often say things like, we're just bringing 4 games to PlayStation, and then 6 months later they're bringing 1,000. You know, I don't think it ever really helped anything. It was nice to have transparency. I think it's good and healthy for the industry, but in terms of helping Xbox's business, I don't think it helped anything. So he's probably sitting on the sidelines. Phil Spencer, have you noticed?
Let me tell you something. Luke Stevens, let me tell you something. I've been studying the Phil Ness for over 5 years. He's not in hiding. He's not in hiding. He loves himself. He's just waiting. Because when they announce Project Bullshit, whatever project comes out next, he gonna trot his ass on every podcast doing interviews. He not hiding. Phil Spencer's not hiding. Phil Spencer is waiting. He's waiting. Because you want to know what happened? The games come out. Like, I just gave you a list of games. Guess what? That's when Phil Spencer goes in hiding, because he don't talk about games. Get ready. You see with the video that you're showing? He trotted his ass out there for
Xbox hardware. Our Xbox ally.
Yeah, our Xbox ally. Don't worry. He's waiting. This game, when games come out, Phil Spencer goes the other way. Because he knows, he don't talk about games. You ask Phil about games, he does this.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to.
He don't know about games. But you talk about cloud, you talk about the Project Magnus and my asshole, all this stuff. He comes crawling out of his hole, and he will interview anybody that's breathing. And we will catch him right now, the Phil Ness. And you're going to see him prancing around when they start talking about hardware. Watch. Him and Sarah Bond, just like they pranced around this ROG Ally horse shit. But then some games came out. Ninja Guide and Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, Phil goes into hiding because he don't talk about games. You want to talk about the cloud? And then he's there. Don't worry. You'll see him. He'll introduce the dev. He ready? What do you mean he's in hiding? Wait a second. Excuse me. Luke Stevens. Whoa. Wait a second. No. He's not in hiding. No. And I said, you want to see somebody that's in hiding? Have you seen this man? We got to put him on a milk carton. Put this guy on a milk carton. You want to talk about hiding? Dude, this guy lives up to his name and booty. Keep it in the pants. Oh!
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
This guy lives up to his name. Booty in the pants. He's gone. This guy goes on a milk carton. We got to put this in black and white and say, have you seen this man? This is the guy that's in charge of all the games. He's the one that should be doing the talking. This is the man that's in hiding. He's in the booty bunker. This man. This guy needs to be on a milk carton. He's running all the show. He has a new boss. This man right here. This is in hiding. Phil Spencer's not in hiding. I just saw Phil Spencer. We just saw him. He's over here. He welcomed everybody to the new year in some horse shit. Didn't you see that? Wait a second. Where is he? I'm sure if I just search up his name, he loves himself. Oh, he loves himself. Where is he? Yeah. There he is. He's not hiding. Where is he? He welcomed everybody to 2026. He couldn't get over himself. He winning awards. He was at the, where was he? Was he at the, look at this. He was at the Xbox Bowl. Dude, he was at the Xbox Bowl.
You guys know Xbox?
Wait, that's not Phil Spencer. Who this guy? Yo, we found Bootleg Phil Spencer. Who's this bootleg? Dude. Dude. Dude, they sent them to Bootleg Phil Spencer. Dude, who's this guy? Dude, they gave him Fat Phil Spencer. Dude, they put Phil Spencer in a fat suit. Oh, shit. Who is? Dude, they said, oh, whoa, I have to walk on Phil Spencer. They're like, it's Phil Spencer. Dude, they gave him Bootleg Phil Spencer. Oh, man, they gave him a bootleg. Look at him, his Bootleg Phil Spencer. Yo, who are these people? Wait a second, yo, I don't know what's going on here, dude. This is the who? Wait a second, guys. Wait, this is like the doppelgangers. We have a bootleg Sean Layden and a bootleg Phil Spencer. Why is Sean Layden introducing bootleg Phil Spencer? Dude, these are the doppelgangers. These poor people got bamboozled. They're like, this is the Xbox Bowl. We're going to meet Phil. They sent out some Phil Spencer guy in a fat suit. Oh, man, he wearing a Phil Spencer Halloween costume. And they got bootleg Sean Layden over there. Dude! Yo! This is bootleg. This man, he said, guys, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you to Phil Spencer. And they're like, who is this guy? They're like, oh man, they got Phil Spencer in a fat suit. Have you guys played Xbox? Oh, Sean Layden, tell him bootleg Sean Layden. Oh man, they said that's a bootleg guy dressed in a Phil Spencer fat suit. They hand out Xboxes.
This is the new ROG Xbox Ally handheld device.
Oh my god!
The next Xbox
Oh man, Phil Spencer doppelganger. He said that the Phil Spencer doppelganger. Oh, get him, Phil! Oh shit! There he is! Oh shit! Dude, did they win they won? Yo, typical Xbox Bowl. You don't gotta play football. You show up in a fucking meeting room and they hand out trophies. This was the Xbox Bowl. This is the Xbox Bowl. They basically just said, guys, you don't even have to play football. We just give you Xboxes, you win. Everybody wins. Dude, this is how the Xbox Bowl was from a conference room. Dude, you win. You just win. He's like, guys, look, you don't have to play the game. Everybody just gets an Xbox. What a bowl. Look at this. You don't have to play. Look at, everybody wins at the Xbox Bowl. Everybody wins. You don't even have to play. Don't suit up. You don't need to suit up at all. Everybody, you just won the bowl. You just won. You just won. You just won. That's how they did the Xbox Bowl. You win. Hey. You don't even play. You don't even. You have to suit up. No helmets, no pads. Oh shit! They gave them the white edition. Oh shit! Oh, bootleg Phil Spencer gave him the booster. Dude, a pile of boosters. They gave him a pile of boosters. They gave him. Holy shit! Dude, that one Exodus Rock Xbox, the black ones and the green. They get all the shit. Oh, they said that bootleg Phil Spencer. Who is this man? Dude, that is Phil Spencer. That man is just. Dude, why is that Phil Spencer in a fat suit? Who is this doppelganger? Who is this bootleg Phil Spencer out there?
But first and foremost, go have a great football game on Thursday. Thank you so much. Have a great week.
Yo, who's this man? Dude, they didn't even play the game yet. They gave them for the game. We got a winner. Dude, they didn't even play the game yet. They already gave them Xbox Rocks. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Dude, they gave you the shit one. No, they gave you the cheap. Oh, man, they gave you the booster edition.
Yes, Microsoft, thank you.
Oh. Bill Spencer. Dude, they said them Bill Spencer, dude. I don't know who this man is, dude. They gotta say, what is his name? Who is this? Who is this doppelganger? I gotta hear the audience. Chris! Chris. The white one sucks. Oh, man. The Xbox gave them coal. Holy shit, dude. Oh, my God. Dude, I had to catch my breath. Holy shit. I was just trying to go. Phil Spencer welcomed everybody to, dude, that doppelganger Phil Spencer in there. Holy shit. Hit that like button, dude. This is the kind of shit. I just went to Phil Spencer's page. Because he did a video. He welcomed everybody to the Dev Direct. This is going to be a great year to celebrate. He just did it. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Yeah, I got to catch my breath, dude. That they sent in the Phil Spencer doppelganger in there. They hand out boost. Oh, man. No, where is it? I have it here. So Chris, he's saying that he's gone. Wait, no. Wait a second. I'll show you right here. This is the video I was trying to find. Then I found that video. Oh my God. Oh my God, my eyes are tearing. That was hilarious, dude. The way they cheered for that Phil Spencer bootleg. Here it is. Told you.
Hello.
Where is it? Here, show you right here. No, is this it? He did a video. He did a welcome to 2026. Did Boomstick have it? Oh, hold on. No, he just talks. Anyway, Phil Spencer not in hiding, dude. He's just waiting to pounce. Welcome video. Oh, I know what it was. It wasn't the 2026. It was a 25th anniversary. That's what it was. Yeah, January 9th. He did a video. There it is. Told you, Luke Stevens. See, Luke Stevens, let me get you. Lend me your ears. What happened? Where's the video? Where's the video? Oh my god. He sucked all the screen. There it is. Oh, yeah. Dude.
And happy 2020.
He's not in no hiding. He's right here. Luke Stevens. See, I majored in Philness. He's right here. January 9th, he showed up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Phil Specer from Xbox, and happy 2026. Almost 25 years ago, on November 15th, 2001, the original Xbox launched. It's been an amazing journey, and we want to thank you all for being right there with us. As we celebrate all year long, we're excited to look ahead and kick off our celebrations with Developer Direct, featuring Fable and Forza Horizon 6 from Playground Games, and Game Freak's Beast of Reincarnation. We hope you enjoy going inside the studios and hearing from the game creators themselves.
There you go. There you go. What do you mean? It's not in the fat suit there. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I can't. My eye. Oh my god. You don't listen. Dude, that is like that cracked me up. And the way the camera's so far away, it looked like Phil Spencer. They said then like some bootleg guy, the Phil Spencer lookalike. These guys are crazy. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yo, 2026 is gonna be lit, man. Hit that like button, grinders. Hit the hype button. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. Oh, I had to catch my breath for that one. That was probably that cracked me up. That cracked me up. Yo, I told you. So Luke Stevens, he's not in hiding. Phil Spencer's right there. He couldn't. I told you. January 8th, he's out there. He's out there ready. So he's not in hiding. Trust me. He's not in hiding. So told you. He's not in hiding. And then just another quick tidbit. I was talking about boomsticks on video here. This I thought was pretty wild right here. This is like a bullshit calling out bullshit. This is some wild stuff right here. Boom does a video saying new PC Xbox could be revealed and launched in 2026, says at Jez Corden in massive Windows Central article. And then Bootleg Jez comes out here and he goes like this. He goes, I didn't say that. Oh, Bootleg calling out Bootleg. He's an AI clone Wild Wolf. Oh. He said, I didn't say that. I said OEM PC at most could be revealed or launched like the Ally, and that was just my speculation. Oh, so he was being a blogger there. He wasn't being a reporter. He was being a blogger. See, a boomstick, you got he gave you the juke and jive bootleg. He basically made something a statement, but he was just being a blogger then. Like, this is just speculation. So, yeah. You got to realize that bootleg goes different ways. He's a blogger one day, he's a journalist, he's a podcaster. He's a hype man for World of Warcraft. You got to balance the bootleg. Just call him bootleg and call it a day and don't believe him. That's how you do it. But if you want to write articles about him, he's going to say call him out. And then Boomstick went back at bootleg saying, just for reference, bootleg, this was taken right from your article. And if you listen to my video, I read it verbatim. Now, Boomstick, man, he dropping those facts. This is what it is. Jez's article. Well, if it's speculation, there's always a chance we'll see more Xbox-branded OEM hardware taking advantage of the full-screen experience on Windows, similar to the Xbox Ally. I've been working through some credible rumors that we could see an OEM Xbox PC in 2026, but time will tell whether or not that one pans out. Yo. You go get him, Boomstick. You smack him with that boomstick. You call out the bootleg. That don't sound like speculation. And that's exactly what you said. I've been working some credible rumors. Oh, so now you're a reporter? Or you're a blogger? Because you said it's speculation. This is from your article. That don't sound like speculation. You are working some credible rumors. Oh. I didn't say that. I said OEM PC at most could be revealed. Dude. What does it say? You didn't say Ally. You say I've been working that we could see an OEM Xbox PC in 2026. Dude, these guys, you want to know about Cartwheel Call? This Xbox OEM stuff, it is going to fall right through the cracks, dude. This thing is a disaster. This Xbox OEM hardware, because the thing is that this full screen experience is on every PC right now. My like Asus right here is an Xbox OEM hardware. What makes it Xbox? The full screen experience? Well, that full screen experience is not exclusive to the ROG Ally. It was supposed to be for a while until later this year. But Microsoft jumped the gun yet again and put it on everything. Desktop PCs, laptops, handhelds. Everybody gets full screen experience. So what does these OEM versions do? What do they look like? They're just smaller, console-fied. They look like Steam Deck boxes, like Steam boxes, Steam machines. They're just a different form factor. That's it. That makes it an Xbox. When you're calling the handheld ROG Ally an Xbox, the form factor changes it. That makes a tower PC not an Xbox. They all run the same operating system. They all run Windows. They all run the full screen experience. Now, if these OEMs, like I've been saying, are going to be things that run your Xbox games like your console, like some hybrid mode that they keep talking about, which I think is horseshit, and they have something different, like a separate area or something like that, that differentiates themselves from a normal Windows PC with the full screen experience, then it's something different. But if these are just going to be which I don't think, because if you go that route and do specific software, that means you need developer support. And these things are not going to sell in the masses, price-wise or console-wise, are not going to sell in enough masses to dedicate developer support for these things. They're just going to be PC games. So I don't understand what's the purpose of it then. Why would you put some custom hardware on there or some custom software Xbox thing that's separate from Windows? Because you're going to need developers to build specifically for that. And if your Xbox console is winding down and it's overpriced, you don't have the masses to support. That's how the Stadia died. They don't want to build for custom hardware. You need to show sales and influx like the Switch did in order to get developer support. So that's why I don't see these new OEM branded things being some hybrid type thing, because they're going to need sales to support developer support for it. Unless it's some backwards compatibility mode, I don't know. But it's going to get real confusing, just like that ROG Ally. And look what happened. The ROG Ally is a perfect example of marketing gone wrong. It was a mess. It didn't help Asus and it didn't help Xbox. And they're sitting there in open boxes now at Best Buy. They threw them out there like they were consoles. They're not. Wait till all those guys jumping in Champion want to go play GTA on those things. Yeah, you can't. Go play NHL. No, you can't play that. Wait till those guys say, oh, yeah, I got an Xbox at home. Why don't we play these games on there? Yeah, you can't. Some of them, maybe. It's massive confusion. And it's not going to lead to a happy ending. And it's even confusing here. These OEM Xbox PCs. Dude, the Ally shook the world. Did everybody just love Xbox for the holidays because Xbox was all over the place with the ROG Ally? No, it isn't. So, I just thought that was weird. But this, like I said before, Boomstick, he does his hyperbole stuff. He does his stuff. He's an Xbox fan, and let him do it. He's doing his thing. But Bootleg is all over the place. Like, Jez Corden is all over the place. He is like, he is just throwing anything he can think out there to get the clicks, to get the engagement. He's playing the game. And he knows that there's websites of dedicated Xbox fans that are going to just jump on it and link his content and talk about his name and get him all that stuff. And he feeds that beast. But I told you before, the way he's been running his mouth in the last 6 months, it's just been anything. Dude, it's got canceled. This is here. I've heard this and this. And then when he gets called out, it's like, oh, it's just speculation. It's not real. That sounded pretty damn real. Like, solid rumors I'm working on. Oh, that don't sound like your speculation. Your people are telling you this. But the walls are closing. That's right. Now we come. Oh man, that was wild. You think this show's done, man? We got to talk about some marathon. So, grinders, hit that like button. Ooh, whoa, what's this? Who sent me this? Lunchi sent me something. What's this, Lunchi? What is this? Hold on. He said that this person just merged all 3 consoles into one. The hell is this? Is this an Xbox? Nintendo coming. They coming for you. We don't need the music. Uh-oh. I'm going to see that on Amazon. Uh-oh. Nintendo coming. Uh-oh, lady. Uh-oh. She coming for everybody. They come for everybody. Yo, imagine that. This is what they need to do. Come all together and just do one of those. Wait a second. Wait, that was a place? Oh, that's Xbox, okay. Oh, you gotta have the 3 different controllers, dude. That's. I like how the light changes. That is wild, dude. A powered and share a 250 watt supply. That is wild, dude. Microsoft reaction, so Nintendo's reaction. There goes the SWAT team. Like, take it out. Dude, that is awesome. That's so cool. That is really cool. We already have PCs to do this. Oh, man. You still need all the controllers. Ah. So, over the weekend, actually today, this was late last night, there was the leak of the I think I lost it there. Where is it? Leak of the marathon release date, which has been revealed as March 5th and confirmed today with a whole plethora of information here. So let's go and see what they announced here for marathon. So I'm going to put up a poll in here, Grinder, because I saw the comments to here's the PC requirements. So the comments of what I put out there, and everybody seems to be torn on this one. So I'm going to be putting out a Grindhouse poll here about is marathon a yes or a no? Or will you buy it? Maybe we'll just do that one. Will you buy Marathon? Let's see what the grinders have to say about this. I'm very interested. I predict it's going to be split with the gaming grinder. We have 130 something people, 150 people, and you hit that like button. Let's talk Marathon grinders. So, cover the thing. Oh man, great chat. So, cover the thing. Let me go to the YouTube. I had it. Oh, damn. I had it here. And then now I got to go back to it. I think I got Resident Evil took over. Let me go to my history. Here. There it is. So let me show the pre-order trailer first. And then we can talk about it. So this is the pre-order trailer that dropped today. Let's watch it. Slow moving.
Tau City is dying. Poisoned. Its secrets. Buried and rotting. With the UESC holding a shovel. That's where you come in, Runner. A living weapon, reborn every time you break. The truth is in your hands. Survive or die.
Hey, I recommend my video. Nice. So I have to say, they know how to do a trailer. I have to say, man. Dude, there was definitely some creepiness to it, like almost like some sci-fi horror elements to the way the music was presented. I'd say that was a pretty a good trailer on that. Like I said before, we covered the Marathon, the second reveal. The first reveal I didn't think was very good. It didn't look that great. They definitely, fixed the art, made it, definitely got rid of the that whole murkiness to it, and it looks good. It looks good, and you could see the roots of that Halo, Destiny, definitely Destiny gameplay. That the shooting is there, the abilities are there. Yeah, the thing is that with this game, I think we've seen enough of it, but they gotta get it in people's hands, not closed NDA betas. Like, this has to be out. People need to play it. They need to get the feedback back and add it. This is where I have the problem. All right, this is where the problem, because I think all the marketing, all the presentation of it, it had a rocky road. All right, it's been delayed. It's been, the art, the stealing thing, the initial reception was not good. The way to get this thing on a clean slate and to remove the prejudgments on it is to get this as in many hands as possible, get the feedback and tweak it and get it ready for launch. And that's where I feel we are now in like the landing strip right now. Like, there should have been a beta now, next weekend. And one thing, though, I put out here is that I saw them responding. And where's my profile here? And this is just my feeling on it. This thing, where is it? This one. Somebody asked, do we get a free playtest before release? And there's their tweet here. Yes, we will have an open preview weekend before launch, and everybody will be able to try Marathon out. So when that happens, maybe sometime in February, but it's not called a beta, and it's not going to be called like it's going to be an open preview weekend. And everybody, so it's not, it didn't sound like it's just for pre-orders. So I think maybe one more state of play, like what Josh is saying, a state of play to kind of cover the Marathon, and have Marathon in there to talk about the play weekend. An open beta, Corey. Yeah, that's it. An open one. Because people I wasn't allowed to share anything to screenshot. I was all on the NDA stuff. Like, there was nothing to kind of share and get feedback on to fix it. You know, to get people's suggestions on it. Like, people have been playing the game and giving the feedback. That's why it probably looks better than what it did at launch, because they've been getting that. But the recent ones have been behind closed doors. You can't share them. Open one. And I don't want a fully featured one. A stress test as well. That's right, Josh. But I don't want to fully, like, don't give me every single character in there. Like, you can give me one character. I don't care. Don't give me, I don't need all the characters and play the whole game. Just give me at least a shareable, discussion-worthy experience there.
RIP wallet or RIP computer upgrade.
What is
and
this?
All through the PC industry. And
Who this?
Beyond that,
Lucci, I don't know what you sending me. Who this guy?
Looking dire. Manufacturers are abandoning
Micron. Yo, I don't know what would you send me. I thought you sent me something Marathon. So March 5th it comes out. So I'm thinking probably sometime in the next couple of weeks we'll get a playtest of it. 260 required. Yeah, I'll show the specs of it. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing. And like I mentioned before in my video, when I saw the second one, I'm down for it. Like I said before, I think Bungie, they know their gameplay. They know the shooting. Like, they don't miss on that stuff. That, is going to be solid. The combat is going to be solid. It's going to be, how do they, like, it's the same issue. It's the same issue that Battlefield's facing. Like, these games need content. They need constant evolution and maps and features and changes and stuff. Like, you can't just, like, I'm noticing that they come out with these multiplayer games, and like the first month and a half, it's like, yo, new maps, red sec, here's a map, and then it's like, then after like a month or two, after it launches, 2 months, it's like, yeah, okay, we're done. That's all right. Same thing happened with there was a lapse in time with Helldivers. They were bringing the mechs and bringing the stuff, and then it got quiet. But Battlefield's seeing that right now, dude. Oh, notification? I can't be doing this live. Lucci, I'll check. But I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna play the open beta weekend, and I'm gonna play it because I want to see the pacing. That's the thing. I want to see what the pacing is. So, and I think that Bungie knows how to tell a story. They know what to do with content and keep it fresh. And I think I have a feeling that Bungie is going to do it right. I think so. I thought it was going to come out end of March. I'm happy it's coming out at the beginning of March, because that doesn't mean like they're trying to squeeze it in at the last day of the quarter, like they said. So, yeah, Call of Duty. I'd say, like, the tone of it, The look looks really good. I think they got something there with the look of the game. Like, it's definitely has its own thing. You could see it stand out. And I think it complements. This is the other thing too. Everybody runs to like Arc Rays, Arc Rays, and then that's, you have people that love Arc Rays. They don't want to see somebody come in and step on their lawn. They love their Arc Raiders. They don't want to be tempted or something like that. People just are closed-minded in the sense, like, no, I'm invested in Arc Rays. I don't want something new. Fine. But I do think this being first person, robots, futuristic, a little different, it could complement the Arc Raiders. They could kind of coexist because they're different types of looking games. And one's the first person, one's a third person. It's a different type of look. So it's not as similar as each other. I think they could complement each other just from looking at it. Now, we got to play the game. But they definitely fixed the looks because I showed before it was not looking too hot. And as Lucci's saying and other people saying, it's number 5 on Steam, which, that's good. It is like the January and there's nothing really coming out, but the fact that, it's 5 on Steam is good. That means that it definitely has, some interest there. And why wouldn't it? It is Bungie and stuff like that off of Destiny. And it's a new game from them. So definitely there. But we get, again, always the challenge with these games is how are they going to keep people coming back for more? And now this launches on March 5th. We just saw Resident Evil comes to 27th. Like end of February, beginning of March, we're cooking season. I think Marathon would have done a lot better if it comes out now. If it would have came out in January, like now, I think people is hung. I don't know why they don't do this, but man, devs putting out games right now, this weekend, like Martin Luther King weekend, this week, dude, this is the dead of winter. Like this end of January, people are hungry. They got their consoles. I know I got my backlog, but man, oh man. You put something like this out now into January, woo-wee. People are looking for something right now. I'm back in my backlog stuff. I'm playing Final Fantasy. But man, if something like this dropped at the end, I'll be jumping on it. That's why I think a beta right now at the end of the month or beginning of February will be great. Or like an open playtest. They'll get a huge reception because there's nothing really there's nothing new. But this time, man, I feel it. That's why I'm going back to the backlog stuff because I'm like, what's new? Where's the new stuff? And it's like, there's nothing new. A couple of little things here and there, but there's nothing something to get everybody riled up. But I think early March is good too. But Resident Evil, though, comes right out. But they're different games. But I think early March is great. I think late March, April, you don't want to get into that thing. I think it is a good time. March 5th. And have an open playtest sometime in middle of February or in the next 2 weeks. Something in the next 2-3 weeks would be good on it. But you know what? They went through the details of it. The gameplay looks damn cool. Let's get into some more details of it here that they have. They announced the voice cast of it, and I think this is pretty good because everybody going wild. Everybody going crazy about AI voices and stuff, and then seeing all these actors they got Jennifer English, Ben Starr, they basically got the Expedition, Roger Clark, they got Elias, Erica Lindback, Arena, all the Knights dude, there are a lot of voice cast members in here too. A lot of people they got here. So no AI type stuff. I think it was nice that they put the cast members and they highlighted that. Whole bunch of people. That's good. It was number 5 on Steam right here. So you got from Rivals is 4, Marathon 5, Warframe 6, Kingdom Come 7, Where Winds Meet. The Steam Deck is number 2. Arc Raid is number 1, Counter-Strike 3. So that was there. And then they also announced the system requirements. So if you're on PC, this is what you got. Minimum, it is a Ryzen 5, 8 gigabytes of RAM, pretty damn low. Graphics of a 1050 Ti, recommended 2060. 6 gigabytes, 16 gigs of RAM. i5, so not super demanding, crazy stuff. 2060. They even have Intel Arc A770 and a Radeon RX 5700. Dude, that's pretty. 5700 is only 8 gigabytes. Not even the 6600 or the 65. The 57. So yeah, not too demanding on the PC. So that's good. That's good news. What else? These are the other things they announced. Shout out to Zubitech. They got a PlayStation controller. I saw a lot of Concord jokes with this one. Like, buy this now because they cancel the game, shut it down. The controller value will go shoot up in price. Like the Concord one. Concord. Oh, the Coon 1985 missed it. Here's a 2050. You just missed it. Just missed it. Not too bad looking. That looks pretty damn crazy. I like the headset. I think the headset looks pretty damn cool. The controller looks good, but it's a little, it's not symmetric. I don't like all these little swirls and arrows and stuff on it. I'm not a fan of that. And I think they should have made the whole touchpad the color of the logo. I think having the logo on there, that whole touchpad should have been that lime green color with the logo on it. That would have been cool. I don't like that. It looks like a sticker. You know, to me, again, you can love it. I think that the logo should have been the entirety of the touchpad. Make the whole touchpad that lime green. And also, I think they need to start doing different color triggers to go with their controllers. I think Sony needs to do like they should have done like, you know, maybe those lime green triggers or something like that. I think the headset looks pretty cool. It would have been cool if the ear pads were white. That would have been pretty cool. There was something else. Didn't they have else? So they got that. Then they got this thing. Now this don't come with the game. But there's your statues. For the fans. Ooh. A hologram. That's pretty slick, though. That's pretty slick packaging. That's pretty cool. That's a cool statue. Oh, wait. What did that say? With USB-C, what did that say? It lights up. Hold on. It says product uses USB-C port and requires a USB to light up. Oh, that's pretty cool. Those lights light up at the bottom under the thing. These lights light up. That's pretty cool. And then a collectible worm. Oh, and the box opens up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Bonus cosmetics. Digital items available via voucher code. Game code not included in all editions. So there you go. 220, it said. That water effect is cool. That's something unique. Like, that is pretty cool on there. But the thing is, though, is like you get like statues for games that we really don't know the lore. We don't know the characters. It's a cool look, but, you know, it's definitely a little risky putting out a statue for a character that nobody knows what's going on with. And the lore and all that other stuff. Like, you know. But it's pretty cool, though. The worm is us. So that launched. That's there. That could be pre-ordered from the Bungie store and the Marathon Collector's Edition. I think it's $220. And then yeah. And then that's about it. Now the question is like, will it be good? Will it be good? We don't know. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. I am liking what I'm seeing. And I think I'm down. Yo! Oh! Steven Leone! Happy New Year! Yo, Steven! Thank you so much. You get the 20 VIPs. He got day night. Trevor, dude. Steven Leone with a bomb in the house. Oh, my goodness. Oh, crap. VIPs are welcome in the house. Get that music. Happy New Year, Steven Leone. Where have you been? Good to see you back. I know. I like it. I'm liking it. You're always here, Steven says. Oh, Happy New Year, man. I've been doing my musics. You pre-ordered that? Because I was always here. Oh, man. Shout out to you, man. You got to play the 2 songs. Let's look at what the Grindhouse is saying right now.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
Sinister, Metro Knight, Jeffrey, J Rain, Doc Prince, A PC Guys Miami.
For the VIP membership.
Was there a Q? What's up, D in the house? What's up, D? Holy crap. Well, that gets you to, yeah, grinders, that gets you to the 40 and at the 45. Oh, I didn't update our things. We're 5 away. Holy crap. Hold on. We're from another VIP, another stream here. And we had the 5 earlier from Michael. So we got the, what was that? It was 20 and 30, 35, 55. Wait, it was 20 and 20, 40, 45. Make sure my, oh, not 1,000. There we go. But anyway, grinders. Awesome. Thank you so much. Man, that thing's triggered. But dude, so Steve, you got the collector's edition? Because that definitely looks, dude, that looks fire. I wish it came with the game. Now the game is $40. I'm like, oh, just throw the game in there for $220. I'm saving up for my friggin' Wolverine statue. Oh shit. Oh, whoa, 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 my Wolverine statue. You want to break? He's back. He just said, I'm back. He's back. The classics. That's right, Leech, the classics. But, dude, like, yeah, I like the little lights and stuff like that. Wooly Gamer got a VIP. Shout out to Wooly. Happy New Year to Wooly. He missed Mirko. Or he missed you. He missed you. Dude, I like the light. I like the look of it, though. I'm not getting, I gotta get my Wolverine statue. But it's like, the game's $40. My just throw the code in. But listen, I definitely am looking forward to a Bungie shooter. I'm a longtime diehard Halo fan. I like Destiny for the gameplay. They miss me with all those different updates and DLCs. I didn't know the Taken Kings. I jumped on. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But the gameplay can't be denied. And that's what Bungie does. So, and I think that the tone, the look, the abilities, I definitely, it's something that's going to take my attention for the launch and some time. We need to see how long, and again, it's always on the hook. If they could keep the lore, the story, the loot, the teamwork, the stuff like that, and they could do that, which they do have a history of able to get people and say, hey, come our world. We got hooked in. They can do it. And I think that the rollout since the end of last year, when they showed that DLC, they showed that second wave, that dev direct, that dev thing. And this, and now they're ready. March 5th, they got a date to target. I think that we're cooking. I think definitely. And I think for $40, I know people are like, oh, it should be free and all this stuff. You want to know what? I think we're good. I think we're good. So I'm down with it. And that's my answer is a yes. I will be getting this. And we'll be streaming this on the Gaming Grindhouse. And you will join me in a marathon. So let's see. Let's close the poll now. I'm going to close it in just 2 more minutes. We'll end the poll and see what the grinders are saying. if they're going to buy Marathon or not. Because definitely, I saw a lot of people in the chat, like, everybody's torn. And you want to know what's crazy? People like Concord, like that Concord is still that lingers around with the evil, like, they could pull the plug. Concord, but that was a hero shooter that, like, and again, it didn't have the gameplay. It was all right, but like it just, they didn't listen to the feedback. They showed this, they had closed betas, very strict, and they listened to the feedback, and the game has changed. So, from the looks of it and the presentation, so I like the look now. Before, it looked too creamy. No, pause, too creamy, Phil.
I don't know. Like,
I see the way they got the leveling up system. You level up your character, you gain ability, you gain. Each of your characters level up. So there's a whole skill tree for each of your characters, which that's something that's another thing that makes you want to be better, because it's not just the loot; it's actually your character leveling up and things like that. So, yeah. Yeah, I gotta stop looking at the statue now. Steve Leone gave me looking at the statue now. Ah, man, I got Wolverine statue. I can't. Oh, man. So how much statue? 190. It's 220 for this statue. Or is it was a 195? How much is this thing? Let's go look. Let's go see what this is. Let's go look. Marathon releases March 5th. New trailer. Let's go look at some more details. Latest gameplay. Main characters you meet is a Tau Celti, Gantry, and Media faction agent. Faction agents. Yes. As you complete contracts, each of the 6 factions, you'll learn about their identities, motivations, and rivalry as you work together to uncover the mystery of Tau City's fate. Combining world design, gameplay, and discoverable narrative through a rich living world, the discovery is the key of Marathon's DNA. Completing contracts, finding narrative items, and other achievements unlocks code entries in your codex. As you collect the colony's lost audio and text logs, you stumble across cryptic graffiti, dig abandoned colony systems, and aid factions in pursuit. There's the voice cast that they announced, big voice actors. So, like, this is not no AI stuff. I think this is very kind of like a proud moment for them of doing that. Saying, hey, we're not doing this AI stuff. We got all these known actors here, especially people coming off of the expedition. Pre-order is available now. And let's see. Pre-order and get you access to additional awards, including cosmetics, weapons, emblem, background of Marathon at launch, plus rewards for Destiny 2 linked to your Bungie account. Oh, that's smart. Standard edition. This is what the standard edition comes with. Access to all gameplay updates, maps, runner shells, events. As the year progresses, pre-order Marathon, and you get the sidearm style, the weapon charm, weapon sticker, background emblem. Pre-orders Destiny, you'll get a shell exotic ghost. That's pretty smart, tying this into Destiny 2. But there's some Destiny 2 addicts that are definitely going to want to get these there. So that's smart. The deluxe edition comes with all the stuff before. 1 premium rewards pass voucher. I think that's for the season pass. 200 silk rewards pass tokens. You get a pump shotgun style, overrun AR style. Plus the customization for each of the guns, dude. That's pretty wild too. They got that as well. And Bungie shooting. That's right, Neil, right? Yeah. Assassin shell, thief shell style. Marathon's collector's edition. There you go. I'm going to call this the Stephen Leone edition. Marathon Collector Edition features a premium unboxing experience inspired by Genex shellware weaving process. Unbox a 1/6 size scale, the Thief Runner shell, collectible miniature weave form. The boxing is so cool. The box here. Head over to Bungie to see more. There. And then there you go. That's all it is. Let's go to the Bungie store. Is this? Oh, here we go. Oops. I hit the wrong button. There we go. So the collector's edition, it is $229. $229 comes with the game. $170 no game. Right? Well, let's see. Does this come with the game? I'm assuming this comes with the game. This says, no, game code does not contain. No game code. Then wait, what is the difference here? Hold on, am I missing something here? Why is this 170? No game code. Well, what's this one? You don't get the game items? Hold on, let me click on this one. Huh? No game code edition. Then what is this? Yeah, I know 170 is no game, but then what's this 229 edition? Uh-huh. Okay, so this is what it comes with. Steven, which one do you buy, Steven? Now let's see what this one comes with. The 170 for that statue is not too bad. 1/6 size. So how big? Oh, that's not no 19 inches of Venom. What's 1/6 size though? What is 1 and 1/6? I don't know. I don't do the too many statues. So what is like the equivalent of 1/6 size? How big is it? Oh, so the 229 comes with the game, but it says it right here. Wait, let's see. Hold on. See, I like that lights up. The Marathon Collector's Edition, no game code. Game code does not, no game code. Oh, okay. Wait a second. So I'm thinking that they're saying that the no game code one doesn't have it. This one, so the 229 comes with the game. The 170 does not come with the game. And that's what you mean. He says that the $60 version is the deluxe version. So you get the deluxe version with the statue for $229. $170, just the statue, no game. So you could buy the $40 version and get the statue for $170. Gotcha. Thank you. That's why, because I was throwing it off, because I was like looking at Corey, I was looking at it, I was like, wait, $40 is the game. Why is that $60? It comes with the deluxe version. Thank you. There you go. So Steve Leone says the $40, I'm getting one for me and my son. I didn't know it did not come with the game. Yeah, so like these come with the game for $229, and this one does not come with the game for $170, but these come with the deluxe version of the game. Whew. Now we got it. So that's how much the Venom, which is pretty much, because the Venom was like $275. What was it, like $250? God of War, I got the God of War box. Dude, that God of War thing with the friggin' Mjolnir. So those are the collector's edition. I got the God of War Mjolnir. I got the God of War box. I got that one, special edition, and I got the Spider-Man 2 one with the Venom statue. Those are the only two collector's edition I think I got this generation. Let me see. I think that was... Yeah, those are the only two I got. The God of War one and the God of War Ragnarok one, because I was pissed that I missed off on the God of War 2018 one. So I got the God of War Ragnarok one and I got the Spider-Man 2 one. I should have got the Ghost Yote one. That one's freaking fire. I should have got the Horizon one, but then I heard that one was kind of small, with the Tremor Tusk. But I like the statue lights up, dude. I think that's freaking cool. I just don't know what 1/6 size is. Like, how big of it? If it's like, If it's big, like pause. Like I don't know. Like let's see. What'd they say? I just wanted to see here. 1/6 scale statue. How big is that? Let's do the Grindhouse search. A 1/6 size statue. 12 inches tall, so it's pretty big. Phil Ness edition. So yeah, a 1/6 scale is about 12 inches. So that's a pretty. I think that's pretty. It says 12 inches tall. So a 1/6 scale figurine is 12. So that means that's pretty. That's a pretty big statue, dude. Oh, it's relative. Josh says it's relative. So it's not relative to. It's relative to the character. I just asked what size of a 1/6 scale. But it may be shorter because you're right. The character may be shorter. So it's 1/6 scale to the character, not to a human, I guess. I don't know. Man, how much is like a 6 foot tall person? That's what it's saying, the 1/6. Includes a 1/6 scale statue of the Thief Runner shell. So yeah, it's not no like 4 and it's a statue. It's pretty big. It sounds like it's decent size. Because I remember that was the problem why I didn't get the Yo, what's up, Byron? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's right. Well, all the 12 inches. It was 19 inches of Venom. I got that one. That one's huge. That thing's monstrous. That friggin' Venom one, holy crap. But you know, Spider-Man and Miles are like all the way at top, so it's like, it's really tall. But it is a big ass statue. Yeah, so it's a 1 foot. So like reversing math. So it's a 1 foot statue. So yeah, it's probably like 10 to 12 inches, which means is a pretty. That's pretty decent sized statue, and it lights up. The lights light up. I like the water effect. I like that you're standing in the water, the swamp water. I think that's a pretty cool. It's sturdy base. That's pretty cool, and it'll probably look cool as like a on a desk to like hold papers that go like really cool. But yeah, I remember the scale of Aloy with the Tremotusk. Like the Tremotusk was cool, but then Aloy was like a miniature. And everybody's like, Aloy's like a miniature. They thought Aloy was going to be like the size of like a G.I. Joe. But Aloy was like a miniature. And they're like, that's to scale. Like the Tremotusk is that big and Aloy is like a miniature. Like a 2 inches. Pause, 2 inches, Phil.
I don't know. Like I'd have to.
But the water effect with the underglow lights, that's what's giving me the Grindhouse eye. I'm like, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, we'll have to wait and see. It's only in day one, grinders. I might do. Let's see what the gaming grinders are saying here. Let's see what the gaming grind is. Let's end that poll right now and let's see what the Grindhouse says. Wow. I am the ultimate Grindzodamus on 78 votes, which, by the way, that's half the grinders. What are the other half doing? The other half don't want to be part of the poll. See, Steven Neal says, I get all of them. Horizons was a good size, but there were 2. I got the most expensive one. Yes, because there was the Tremotusk with all the armor on it. There was like the base one, and then there was the armor one. I know. What else I said? The water pilot's cool. And it has the lights, Wild Wolf. That's cool. Like it runs off a USB-C, so like it has that light underglow. So those lights under the water light up, so it illuminates the water. Damn. I'm a sucker for that stuff. Like lights, I'm a sucker for lights. Sucker. Where's let's watch it. What's that? So let's watch that unboxing again. Where is that thing again? Oh, and then anybody getting these? Anybody like these things? Like I said, I wish that the logo would have been the whole thing. And then these. I don't think they're any different price. Where's the... Yeah, here it is. Let's look at it one more time. Yeah, relative to the hand, that dude has a pretty big statue. With LED lights. Yeah, that's very cool. That's damn cool. That is pretty cool. Hey man, that's pretty damn cool. And I like that it gets posed in the you actually it uses the box as like the environment. So like it'll make that whole area like that's cool. Like the light will light up. Dude, that's pretty damn cool. Steven else called me the Mothman. Dude, what? I said, listen, I said it would be 50-50, man, the grinders. I am a light addict. That's actually what I am. I'm a light addict. I said the 50-50. 50-50. 54% of the gaming grinders say yes, they'll buy Marathon. 46% say no. There you go, grinders. I said it'll be about 50-50. That is cool. I like the lights. Satchel looks detailed as hell too. All right. That's it. I gotta sleep on this one. She might be visiting the gaming grindhouse as one of the statues because that is a unique statue. I like the statue. That is pretty damn cool. Good. Leach says good luck. So what I think is that definitely it's going to sway when people play it. So I think that once they get the hands on and we see, we'll be having that. We'll be streaming it here at the Gaming Grindhouse, definitely. And, we'll be checking this thing out. I got to sleep on the statue. I might, no. Definitely get in the game, though. Definitely get in the game. And I can't buy any more controllers. I'm done. I got the Astrobot. I got the classic PlayStation controller. I see those different color ones. I'm done. I'm done with controllers. I can't get any more controllers. And no more headphones. I got my Astros. I'm good with those. And I'm good. I don't need any more of those. And, I like the Pulse Elites. I like them. They're just too flim-flabbly. Like, they're too, like, they don't feel... They're a great price. $150 for them. But they rattle. I'm not a fan of the way they are. What's up, Outside Gaming Night? Oh, wait. Now that I'm looking at statues, you're right. Let's go look at the Leon and Resident Evil statues. I got all bamboozled by that one. Let's look at those Resident Evil statues. RE9 statues. Let's look at those while we're looking at statues, grinders. Let's see. Where are those? RE9 statues. Let's see these things. Now, you buy them as a set, or you got to buy them the same? Are they up on their website? Oh, here we go. Let's go to pre-orders. Hold on. I got translate, allow all cookies. I want to translate. No, I don't want them in yen. Hold on, grinders. It's taking me to some of these crazy Japanese website here. Hold on. They got me in yens, and they're scaring me here. There we go. Whoa. Translate English. About $180 for these stats. So each one's $180? The hell's all these pop-ups? Hold on, I'm trying to get through these pop-ups here. So each one seems to be $180. Yeah, no. Nah. I'll do a 3D print of them. That says Grace. Yeah. Not that. Yeah. I could print out a model of these. Yeah, I'll show. Watch this. I'll show you grindhouse statues. I don't know if you've seen these before. I messed them up though. I don't know if you've seen these. Look, grindhouse prints. Hold on. Like, yeah, I don't know if you see these. These are my. This one messed up. She broke her thing, but this one, I did the Ellie one. Oh man, hold on. Fix my. I was doing from my DJing stuff here. But yeah, like my Ellie one. Damn, let's put the light on. The light over here. I'm trying to fix the light. Yeah, I printed this one out. Oh, my camera's all the way up here. See, a thing broke. Pause. The thing broke off. A thing I was doing, but this was The Last of Us Part 2. Printed that one. Then this one came out good. This is my Last of Us Part 2 one. There you see this one. This one, this was, oh man, with the supports and stuff, trying to make sure I don't break off their guns. So this is like 1/6. This one's bigger. Oh, this one. Yeah, so this is like, this one's a little smaller. This one's not, this is not about a foot. This one, it's a little bit like in between these two. And then I got my Joel one that I printed. See? It was crazy, all this, the details. It was very detailed. There's a backpack. Sorry with the lighting. I need like a display thing. Good Joel. Ellie. But anyway. Yeah, no, nah, I'm definitely not leaning towards those Resident Evil ones. I'm getting the game, but I'm not gonna do the other one. No, this is not UV or resin. No, this is just oops. This is just this is plastic. It's gray plastic. That's what I don't go. No, that's not UV. Nah. No, they came out really smooth though. Well, like, yeah, it was definitely an ordeal to make sure I didn't break off the this thing, his shotgun. But no, this is just regular 3D filament. Where's my Venom? Oh, my Venom's that's upstairs. That's not down here. But I got this Venom leech. You want to see a Venom? I'll show you this. I think I'll show you this one. Now this is 3D grindhouse right here. This I printed. This took 3 days to print. And that's all color printing. This is my Venom. I don't know why it keeps getting out of focus. Yeah, this is my Venom right here. This is so cool. I love this thing. This is friggin', and it has like, you can hang it on the wall. So it's like that. It's like raw. But yeah, this thing was crazy. Because it had a switch filament every time it did each of his things. Like I probably could have just done that with a marker. But yeah, this thing was like one of my crazy ones. You says bootleg Joel? Oh man, bootleg Joel. And then my Thanos one here. This is my Thanos bust. This other print I did. But yeah. Bootleg Joel. No. See, you can tell I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man my favorite. Spider-Man my favorite. Yes, I did these two Spider-Mans and Venom. This one was like half. That's a Venom, and then there's the two-tone Spider-Man. But yeah. But then, yeah, and a crowd pleaser. Sorry I didn't turn this all to my 3D prints, but since we're talking about statues, this is my crowd pleaser, my Astrobot magnet that I stick them onto my microphone. My Astrobots. My Astrobot print. But yeah. Nah. I got like the Hulk, Iron Man. And then yeah, this. See these? My huge Nintendo cartridges. But yeah, printed out a bunch of stuff. And then you know is my biggest one. See, and some of the members have seen this already because as a VIP, I have like a 3D print thing that I do. Times Square Spider-Man. Oh, damn. But hey, you'll like this one. I think I did a video of this one. Just one more to show the grinders. Right, falls apart. It fell off my my thing. But here it is, dude. My Astrobot God of War axe. It's gonna fall apart, I guess. But yeah, I made this thing. All different pieces, and I glued it together. But it fell. I used my Astrobot God of War. But yeah, this thing was so cool. I was like, oh, this is something that nobody has. So I have this thing hanging above my fireplace. Yeah, you like that gold cell, the cartridge? Yeah. I was making those things. Yeah, I did the gold one, and I did the Mario Brothers one. So I just got like, stickers, got the label, but I ran out of filament here. But yeah, you can hang them on the wall. They're huge Nintendo cartridges. They got. I'm gonna make like a PlayStation cartridge and all the other ones. But yeah, they got PlayStation. They got the PlayStation CDs, so you can do them like that. But they're just big. They're big plastic cartridges. And that was cool. Look, I even did. Oh, I didn't print it out. I put the warning in the back of another one that I made. Oh, dang, I got blurry now. But yeah. Those are some of my prints. But yeah, I do. I go through the prints and stuff when I do some of the member streams to show everybody. I'll wait the things at the end. Since we're talking about statues. Right, since we're talking about statues. But grinders, that was, yeah, just showing you some of the cool stuff there. That Thanos was pretty slick. He's hollow, though. That's the thing. I didn't do all infill on him. Take forever. But yeah, dude, let me see if there's anything else. I think that was about it. But yeah, that statue. Yeah, the thing about Marathon, will it be good? We don't know. And I think, I think they're doing a great job. I think what it looks like now, I like it. And I'm excited to play it. And we know, as I said before, Bungie's thing, yeah, that's classic cartridges. But yeah, Bungie's gameplay, and I like that new video that they showed. So I'm down for it. And I think only time's going to tell whether it's going to be something that's long lasting. Again, I think with these multiplayer games, service games, it's really a crapshoot, and it's going to be what the audience feels like of the support of the game. And like I said, they can be running around with some build, and you'll be, oh my god, I'm dominating, and then they nerf something, and then all of a sudden, people drop off. Like, it's so fickle. But the gameplay is fun. I'm down for it. I'm always liking my first person shooters, so I'm ready to get it on it. I like what it looks like. So you'll be streaming it here at the Gaming Grindhouse and checking it out. But yeah, a leech, a bamboo A1 printer, dude. That's it. That's all you need. There's the A1 Mini and the A1, and you could get it with the AMS, which is the colored different filaments. But that's the one I recommend, the bamboo A1 combo printer. They had it on sale for like $429 last Christmas. And then the mini's smaller, but you can't do the big models. But get an AMS where you could do different colors. Outside Gaming Night says not getting Marathon. Outside, let me ask you, are you going to try it when they do like the open gameplay for the weekend? Are you going to try it? Or you're just like, you don't play those games, or you just don't want to deal with that game. Well, let's see what he says on that one. But yeah, for those, like, put in the comments, like, if you're anti-against, are you against these type of games? Were you burnt by Concord? And you're like, never again, Sony. I don't want you to deal with these games. Like, because there's that too. Like, people like, we've been through this before. Like, this whole thing comes out there, the controller, things like that, and then we're done. So, I don't know. Arc Raiders, I jumped into that. I really didn't play the beta. I just liked it. I was like, whoa, what is this game about? And then I jumped into it and I loved it. So, I'm interested. I'm interested in this game, and I think it's going to be something. It's Bungie. And it hasn't been there. So Outside City, you might try it, but not buy it. Yeah, that's fine. And I think everybody's going to try it. I think everybody should try it to see. But again, there's going to be no guarantee that this game is going to be like, oh, I'm playing this until the holidays this year. It's like, I don't know. There's a lot of good games this year. But I definitely think on March, dude, this could be my spring. I think I could definitely jump into it. I think so. Mirko says, it's funny when people talk about how Concord burnt them, when Concord was literally only a PlayStation first-party game that bombed, and Sony issued full refunds. Yeah. But I do think that people may have been like, I'm going to play a game that they just kind of they didn't support. Like, they're like done 2 weeks to like pull it. Never existed. It is pretty wild what happened down with Concord. Yeah, they did offer refunds and all that other stuff, but man, it was pretty wild that they just gave it 2 weeks and it was like, yeah, take it away, eradicate it. That is pretty, and they quickly swept that under the rug. Said, here's Astrobot, a marvel of marketing. But quality games, dude, that's what they did. But I think Arc Raiders is great. I think Battlefield's been good there, and I think that this is a good compliment to Arc Raiders if it turns out to be what it is. Now, Bungie does its Bungie stuff and starts doing nerfing and starts doing stupid things and not supporting or delaying stuff after the game launches. Like, they finally just get it out on March 5th, and then there's a whole bunch of like promises and all that other stuff. Then it's going to be a problem. But I guess we won't know. So we will find out. Hopefully more information comes. And as soon as they have that open pre-beta, that's, I think, where a lot of judgments will be made. If it's going to be a not well-received game, if people like it, if people think it's interesting, it's unique, it does something different, or it plays well, or the way the factions work, the way the story works, the way the environments work with the different environmental effects, the randomness of it. Yeah. Well, we'll see, Grinders. But Grinders, we got halfway to our Super Chat goal, but Stephen Leone and all the member gifting that went on tonight, I want to thank everybody. You deserve a song, man. You got that. You're getting that song. So thank everybody for all your support. Hit that like button, hit that hype button, and we're going to take it out here. Keep it locked here to the Gaming Grindhouse for more live Gaming Grind streams, more prints, more DJing. What else can I do here, Grinders, to entertain you, the Gaming Grindhouse, and provide the content that you love and like and come back for? So if you like it, hit that subscribe button because, man, this is the 3D prints. We got music. We got gaming. We got Phil Ness. And we got great music here. Custom music for the VIPs and Ultimate Grinders. And here it is. Phil, where are you?
I've been scrolling all day.
Thank you again, Grinders.
Refresh, same page. They said big news on the way. Then you vanish backstage. Living room lights stay on, controller blinking. Got a wish list a mile long, but the dashboard feels all wrong. Phil, where are you? I got questions, I got cues. Got my friends in the party chat waiting on a word from you. Phil, where are you? Are you stuck in some review? I'm just staring at this box like Phil, what did you do? Hey, Phil, where are you? Hey, Phil, where are you? You were talking that game, feature this, feature that, all day. Then the rumors all changed, and the subreddit went strange. I'm just trying to press start, but it's tearing me apart. Did you lose the roadmap chart, or are you playing in the dark? Where are you? I got questions, I got cues. Got my friends in the party chat waiting on a word from you. Where are you? Are you stuck in some review? I'm just staring at this box like Phil, what did you do? Oh yeah, Phil, where are you?
Just straight grinders. We got some questions.
If you're cooking something crazy, just say hold on, wait and see. Cause the silence kinda haunts me like an endless loading screen. So drop a hit, drop a date, drop a title. Don't be late, I'll forgive you for the wait. If you log in and just say, where are you? I got questions, I got cues. Got my friends in the party chat waiting on a word from you. Phil, where are you? Are you stuck in some review? I'm just staring at this box like Phil, what did you do? Phil, where are you? Phil, where are you?
Xbox, no.
Where are you? Where are you?
Xbox, no.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back and look at the.
Good night, grinders. Thank you again. Hit that like button, hit the hype button, subscribe to the Gaming Grindhouse. Good night.
Xbox, no.